Good.
All right. Hello. We're back. A little early, but we are back. Let me see here. Retweet, then we'll get to work. Maybe. Everything working?
Everything appears to be working.
What does that mean?
All tests are
Yeah.
a go. Yes.
Okay. All right.
They are scared shitless of Kirk Minahan for some reason.
Who?
Comcast.
Powers that be.
Yeah.
Oh, is that right?
They don't want to get Mike Barnacled, is what it kept being referred to as.
Mike Barnacle. Do they have a fake news on their
Yeah, they were plagiarized.
podcast site?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
nothing like Mike Barnacle. No, I guess Barnacle went on some like tirade years ago about Comcast, and the whole company was.
Well, they stink. I mean, it's not. I don't know what to say.
They didn't want this.
I mean, they suck at their
Dave
job.
tried to prevent this.
I mean, I'm sure calling's a factor too, but like they fucking get you anything right. So I don't know. I mean, it's their only job. There are things in life I don't understand. Like this morning, when I'm driving here, the same 3 or 4 spots where they're doing construction, have been doing construction on since we got here 4 years ago. Could they continue? If it wasn't raining hard today, I was in the mood. I wanted to stop one of the people working and just say, I know this is not the fault of you, or maybe it is, but how long have you been working here for?
What is this? What's going on?
Yeah, what is the end game of this? I don't understand. It's like 4 different spots that are, I don't know, 200 yards long, and they just always digging away. And what's that thing where it's like, that fucking thing? What is that, Dave? The jackhammer? What's a jackhammer?
Yeah, jackhammer.
Yeah, that one
away,
guy's
yep.
doing, he's got his headphones on. I'm like, it's a great gig if you're, I guess. I mean, not today, but.
Ooh, that's a heavy thing, and your body's vibrating.
I guess, but I'm like, what is the end game for this? I don't understand. The road wasn't that bad before. I don't get it. Something else that's annoying me right now, if I may do a couple of rants this morning, is you talk about stolen valor. There's the Daily Dozen that Jeff D'Lo has now, which is excellent. I don't know if you've played it yet, either of you guys.
I did.
They're a guy. I am the greatest player in the history of the Dozen Trip. It's not even. I'm not gonna have an argument about it. I've won the MVP, leading scorer all 3 years. Won the championship, finals MVP. I think I've got it the perfect score maybe 2 or 3 times. I never get the music, never get the mashup. There are guys in this league, cons, who now I'm starting to reconsider with this perfect score. So every time I say a perfect score, I want to text Rico and be like, go with this fucking kid now. Go full Lindbergh on this kid.
Sure.
I have no problem with that. What's her name in Florida? That fucking girl? What was her name? The one with the fucking Hernandez's attorney who I'm defending her. What's her name?
Oh, Casey Anthony?
Yeah. Just go nuts.
Yeah.
This guy is brain dead, and he's posting, perfect 9 for 9. And then talk about stolen valor. Stolen valor 101. Chaps is posting 9 for 9. These guys weren't in the top 70 in the league scoring. Like, bullshit. You're clearly doing the thing where you Google it and then go, you're just lying because you guys are stupid. I played trivia against both of them. They don't know a fucking thing, and now they're posting 9 for 9 scores. Who are they trying to kid?
Is there no time limit?
No, there's no time limit. Like, if you want if you want to, you can go Google. I don't know what, I haven't done today's yet. Do you have today's yet, Dave?
I have not done it, but I can
Look it up. I guarantee you there's no way I'll go 9 for 9.
Okay.
0.0 chance I'll go 9 for 9. I texted Jeff the other day. Sorry, Mike. I texted Jeff the other day and said, listen, mix in an 80s music song so I can go 9 for 9 once in a while. So we put Paul Abdul in there the other day. Thank God, because it's always fucking songs from 2012 or 08. I don't know it. But Cons, who claimed he was a Springsteen expert, fucking doesn't know the lyrics to Born to Run.
Well, that's one of the deeper cuts.
Goes every day. It's like, perfect 9 for 9 again. Like Chaps who we know, look, has bravely battled, ALS, pancreatic cancer. He's done it all.
Yeah.
But I believe his 9 for 9 as much as I believe his fucking story got shot. Like, what I'm saying? Like, total bullshit all the way around. Oh, and then he's tweeting at Steve like, I guess I was wrong with Albright. And Steve's like, don't worry about it, man. I forgive you. Fuck
Did
you,
he?
Steve. Yeah. Fuck you.
I thought Steve fucking hated him more than you.
Yeah, he should. He'll be there Wednesday, I'm sure. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you think? They'll have a big Steve Robinson tribute?
Well, they'll all be there Wednesday, I think. Go ahead, Dave. Do you have
No,
the
you mean Chaps will be there.
Chaps will be
gotcha.
there. Yeah,
I do.
All right, go ahead.
After one season in Buffalo, Terrell Owens played the final season of his NFL career with what AFC North team in 2010?
That's the Cincinnati Bengals. Final answer.
That's correct.
Yeah, I was still paying attention then.
There we go.
In 2012, this Kings goalie posted the highest save percentage in Stanley Cup playoff history to help Los Angeles win the Stanley Cup.
Jonathan Quick.
That is correct.
That's pretty tough.
I was still in like hockey, like I had done hockey cards a few years before, so that was my guess. I don't know. Go ahead.
In 2018, Gardner Minshew led what Pac-12 school to an 11-2 record?
That's what I mean. I have no
Their
fucking
first
idea.
double-digit win since 2003.
I have no idea. None. Pac-12? I don't know.
But there's the things. I can't imagine like Chaps would
No
know
chance!
that offhand.
0. Gee, let me think about it. Gardner Minshew.
Yes.
Gee.
Where did he go to school?
I'll say Washington State.
That can't
See,
be
that's
right.
a good guess.
Uh-huh.
It's in the Pac-12.
No chance.
That is correct.
Oh my God!
Yes.
How did I know that?
Damn.
How did I? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this is an easy
This
one.
takes away my Jonathan Quick magic.
How so part of the game is a time limit. I thought I got intimidated when
There
I looked at it because
there
I was
should
like, I'm not going to be able to do
absolutely
this
be a time limit,
fast enough.
and there should be a thing where if you Google something else, something like they send something into your body, like some sort of electric shock or some form of cancer.
Well, you can't leave the app for sure. Can you leave the app and come back?
Yeah, it's on the. It's just online. It's
Yeah.
not, like on the web.
Right.
there's
Now,
not an
I
app
believe
for it?
that they are like this. First of all, this is in
Maybe I
beta.
didn't use
This is
it.
in beta right now, right? Like this isn't a full launch. I believe.
Just saying, yeah. Well,
This is
yeah.
a Jerry Callahan soft launch, I believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that they can see how long certain IPs are taking to answer questions. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I don't know if you can see this, but it's the logo. Which, if you'd like me to guess the answer on this one,
Can you give me a hint? Is there anything on there?
I believe it's Heinz. You can see the. Can you see?
Does it have the 18? Was it 1870, 1878?
1869,
That's
that's
Heinz.
correct.
Yep.
Yep.
You got it. You got it.
All right. And now we have a celebrity mashup, which is difficult, but it's definitely.
Describe it to us.
You want me to look it up?
She partnered with Amy Poehler on
Tina Fey. Okay.
good one. And then I believe he was on Full House. Yes,
Stamos?
Stamos. Let me make sure of that. There we go. We got it.
Nice. Go ahead. Continue.
This is Snacks and Candy. This is Midnight Dark and Simply Caramel are variants of what chocolate bar brand?
I actually believe that is Milky Way.
I think you're right.
I'm not a big candy guy, but I
That is
remember
correct.
Yes, I remember that.
They have those midnight wrappers, different colors.
Right. I do remember that.
Following the exploits of dysfunctional secret agents, this adult animated sitcom has aired on FX since 2009.
That's Archer. I
with
believe.
season 14 set to debut in 2020.
I believe that's Archer, right, Mike?
I didn't realize it was on still, but yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, is it still on? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still on forever. I was never a big fan.
That is correct.
Okay.
Emma Stone and Edward Norton each received
Birdman,
Oscar.
final answer.
Birdman. Okay.
Oh, this is like watching it. It's like watching MVP in real life, Mike. See that?
It's like watching Jordan shoot around.
priming myself.
You know, yeah.
Like, gee, fucking Chaps is doing this.
This is the
Chaps like today. I consider myself. Lucky. Hey, the doctor came and apologized.
Iron
Oh, that
Horse.
happened. Yeah, that happened. I'm sure that legally that would have happened for sure.
This is the music category.
This is where I absolutely suck cock unless it's like pre 1990. I'm hopeless, no chance.
See if this goes through.
To the song?
What band released a 2005 song with these lyrics? I'm through with standing in line to clubs. I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win.
Nickelback.
Okay, it sounds like a shitty Nickelback song to me.
It'd be Rockstar, I believe,
Yes,
right, Mike?
I think you're correct.
Perfect score.
Perfect score. Yep.
Tweet that out. Perfect score. Tweet that from the Kirk Minahan Show account, please, would you? Like they all do. Perfect score. Fucking liars. Like, you know. I hate. God, that drives me nuts. It shouldn't, but it's bastardized what I've accomplished.
Is that why you came back early? Just to
Yeah.
expose
Well, it's like
these,
I work
these
hard.
cheaters?
I bust my ass. I take chances so Coney can get free tickets to the Jonas Brothers concert. You know?
That's true.
Yeah, without asking, should I do it?
Is that right?
What do you mean,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I paid for one of them. I paid for one of
Great.
them. Tried to
it's
pay
just
for
like,
three.
yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure you put up a hell of a fight for those 3 tickets. Jesus.
I did put up a fight.
Sitting there by yourself in the balcony like a loser.
Well, I met up with my family. Guest services took care of me at that point.
Oh, good. Yeah, it was a great show.
Wait, so you had to leave your family to go back to your seat?
I never really did. I went to check up and tried to see if I could get them up there,
Gotcha.
but I couldn't.
Why don't you just have them go and not go? Why would you go to the Jonas Brothers concert?
We wanted us all to go. It was a nice
Weren't you sitting
experience for my
together, though,
daughter.
were you?
No, we did end up sitting. Yeah, they
Good.
gave us.
Oh, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. I'm glad my work and fucking risks I've taken in my career allow you to go to concerts. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so we're back. I think we've covered. I don't know what we've missed because I did something brief Monday. I don't know what we missed. Did we miss anything? Have we missed anything in the interim?
We've missed the radio debate that's ongoing. That I don't know.
Well, like Dan and Kevin must obviously hate each other. Like I don't know why they're pretending they don't hate each other. I don't know. Like what are we doing here? Or they're just annoyed. Like this is what happens. Even in the brief time that I was with, say, Jerry, where we didn't build anything as big as Barstool for sure, and we didn't start in a place like they did. Jerry was already successful. I was, But things happen when things grow, and it's like a band. It's like a music band. Like there are fights, and right now, it seems to me this is not like every fight. It's not actually what they're fighting about, right? I don't get that sense, but it seems like they're in a pretty good space now. I think I've spoken to each of them in the last 24 hours, actually.
My God, were you a peacemaker of sorts?
I mean, I was a sounding board, as always, as Dan was for me when I had actually a rare time I reached out to somebody for his advice on something, because I never get to do that. I don't have a lot of peers, so I did that. My thing was, I jumped on with those guys very briefly on Barstool Radio for like 2 minutes. Like, I said this, and I'm not saying because it's my show. I'd say this about anything. We've talked about this, I think, here. Like, this show's on right now, right? Like, why isn't it on the Barstool channel? There's nothing on there right now, right?
I don't believe so.
I'm just put it on. Like, I don't know why it has to be like a network. Like, just put this on.
Right.
But if somebody wants to watch it, great. If they don't.
Well, they were clearly trying to make every individual brand grow itself, I think, for a certain amount of time now.
But why?
I just think that was the trend that happened.
Yeah, but what's right. I wouldn't care. Like, I don't care about our YouTube. Like, I don't care if we lose YouTube followers if we're on Barstool. Barstool's what, 2 million? I don't know, how many million?
Yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere in the 2 million.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I'd rather be there than, I don't know. It seems easy to me.
And I don't know how this would work technologically, but they say for the algorithm, it's good if you're streaming all day. So if it's this show right into the Yak, right into Barstool Radio, or whatever, that's good. If you're live constantly all day, that's a good thing.
And by the way, I know nothing, so I could be completely wrong. I don't know. But I also know, like, I'm old. Like I said to Kevin yesterday, I called him with Kevin and Pat and Tommy, I think it was. Like, to me, it makes sense because I'm old. If you say to me, here's the lineup, like, whatever, Kirk Minahan's on 9 to 10. This thing's on from 10 to 11. I get that, but it's probably antiquated. I'm sure it is antiquated. Like, it probably doesn't need to be that way, but I sort of like how clean that is, just from a network perspective.
I think there's people that do like the live element in the sense that, like, if you're at your desk at 10 a.m.,
we're
just
on.
click whatever's on.
Right.
Whether it's this show or whatever, like, oh, I'm listening to the radio kind of,
And I think people like the idea, probably, like, oh, I know it's 2 o'clock, the Yak is on. Or I know it's 3 o'clock, Kevin's on. I know it's 5 o'clock, whatever the fuck is on. I don't know, whatever's on. But I don't know. I don't quite know the root of it,
I think he's really overhyping that's antiquated. Like, he's
Kevin?
he's going.
He's triggered by this thing. You saw him react to me. Triggered.
Like, you've never said to your audience, we are live 3 times a week at 9:30 a.m. But they have come to expect that.
Yeah, that's sort of like we're on Sunday night, so we'll tell them we're on Sunday night.
Correct, but they're basically unless told otherwise.
Correct, yeah.
And a lot of fans, not just of this show, but like do bitch about consistent. Like if there's a podcast that's out every Monday at midnight and it's not once, they'll what the fuck is this immediately. So there's something to consistency.
Do you think the fans sometimes will bitch about things? I don't get that sense.
Once in a while, other podcasts.
I saw Twitter today. I tweeted that we're doing the show today, which we're just doing just because, whatever. And the feedback was great. It's very kind. And I saw one guy this morning. I was laughing because I thought it was kind of funny. He was serious. He's like, well, I hope he's doing this to address the fires. And do you see this? In Maui.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Oh, yeah. And I clicked on, sure enough, he's one of these guys who thinks it's fake,
Okay.
But I looked at his account and like, what? I thought it was funny he did it.
What are the conspiracy theorists?
I don't even know. But a bunch of the, and I looked at his Twitter account and like, just tweeting nothing about the fires. Like 40 minutes earlier, he was tweeting at Mike Reese about like some cornerback or something. I'm like, well, I don't know how worried you are about it. I mean, I'm happy to say I think the fires in Maui are tragic. I think the belief is from the conspiracy people that it's been started by
liberals,
maybe President Obama. Because he's from Hawaii, but not from that area or something. I
For
forget.
what purpose? Like climate change? Like
he's getting revenge on? I don't even know.
Cover up all the gay sex he's having.
Something about Oprah. He is pounding ass like nobody's business.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
in his mind.
In his mind. That to me is the guy in college is trying to friggin' seem smart to a girl.
Right.
Like, look how thoughtful I am.
Well, that's probably true.
Yeah. That's what I was like, oh, this guy's trying to fuck this girl.
But at that time, also like open-minded, like gay, straight, whatever.
Yeah, that's
man.
what I'm saying. That's what I was like, good for him. That's a good play. She must have been like, wow, he's so thoughtful. He'll fuck a pussy and an asshole. Wow, I'm gonna fuck him tonight. It's just, but so does my mind drifts off to men.
That's true. He hasn't got enough credit for being a player.
This guy has been fucking guys in the ass. He's been killing people.
Yeah.
He killed that guy who could swim like fucking, Michael Phelps.
Sure.
And now he's starting fires. It's unbelievable. Jesus.
He's got a busy schedule in his post-office days.
Good God, you think Jimmy Carter did a lot? He wasn't fucking guys, I don't think, in the ass.
Well, you never know. We got to find his letters now.
That's true. Where was I going? Oh, the Kevin Dan war. It seems like it's now. The problem is like Dan just doesn't want to be disliked, and he likes Kevin, and Kevin likes. So it's not going to really.
Yeah.
But it's bubbling. I think it's bubbling, and at some point it will return. I think I'll do my best.
Oh, we might have a take right now.
Yeah.
What's that, Dave?
This is a regular.
Okay. Just halt that momentum right there. We serve at his pleasure, I guess.
There you go.
Hello.
You need any phone a friend, Skip? I'm here for you. Pick it up on a Friday.
Right on
What do
schedule.
you need? That college one. I did get the college one.
Well, so did I.
Need the college one?
I got it. It was perfect.
You got it?
What is your... Now, I know you're friends with, say, a guy like Captain Cons. When guys like that and chaps go 9 for 9 every day and tweet it out, we know they've never answered
I'm
a
not
fucking...
touching that.
They've never answered a fucking question.
I'm not touching. It's a Friday. I called to see if you needed a kick up. I'm not touching that. You can't bring me down. We got new leadership in the office.
Okay.
Can't bring me down.
Well, I did see you. Yeah, I saw you bowing to your real Skip yesterday on Twitter.
Listen, desperate times, desperate men. You know what I mean? With December's rolling up
That
here.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Not everybody's going to offer me. Not everybody's going to offer me $100K for 1 day a week. What can I say?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
All right, try the deal. See you tomorrow.
See you later. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know where that is, but
I will say, in regards to that election, I hate to say it, but Tommy actually made a very funny video, I thought. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't. I got sort of avalanche the endless tweets back and forth.
He called Portnoy to get his endorsement.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
did
then
see this.
And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said that Kelly Keys is anti-jail.
Yes,
and
I
Dave
saw-
goes, she said that? And he's like, she just kind of got that vibe. You know?
I saw that. Yeah. Well, since Rico's not running, I am endorsing Tommy. Is that over yet or no?
I believe it'll culminate today on Stool Scenes, I believe.
Oh, good.
is where
Well,
it'll
yeah,
air.
vote for Tommy. I don't know what the fuck that means, but there you go. I like Tommy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know what's going on there. And I saw Kevin react to my video, and he was very worked up. But like Mike was saying on his show, and I said on
That's
his show,
unusual.
like,
Kevin's worked up about
Yeah,
something.
and I
He
was
have a
like-
lot of high energy.
I was
very
just like,
fast
well,
talking.
he could have done it anytime he wanted. I don't know really what. I mean, I get it. Like he feels reinvigorated. I completely get that. But
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do it, which I don't
I
understand.
think he does, but I think he is afraid. It's weird. I get it. Like he's afraid to jump all in, which is a weird thing. But
Why?
like you might as well. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And I think I also got to say I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to leave New York City at 5 o'clock either. It's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, you mean doesn't want to do it? Like, what time would he be doing? Can he just set his own schedule?
I think they changed it now, right? It's now an hour earlier.
Is he at noon now?
Yeah, that hideous Pick Central got bumped or moved or something, which no one was watching. So
They can't figure that out with the times.
it's part of it's because the Yak's an hour earlier because they're in,
Well, doesn't
I
Dave,
don't know.
and Dave wants Sirius involved, so eventually it's all going to be scheduled anyway, because Sirius is going to want it scheduled.
That'll happen. Well, it'll
if
have
that
to.
happens.
Well, if Sirius happens, I
Yeah.
don't know. Which I mean, personally, look, if they throw Dave a bunch of money, then he should do it. If they're not, I actually think it's a mistake. But like, I feel like it's antiquated. I feel Sirius is not part of the conversation in the world anymore.
No.
So if that means they have to trade off not being able to simulcast on their own YouTube channel, which I'm sure they won't be able to do if they're on Sirius, right? They'll be exclusive. So then I think it makes no sense. Unless the money's great. If the money's great, then if you're Dave in this situation, you got to do it.
It might be different for them because I've heard, I don't know if this is true, but I'd heard that other than Howard Stern, they were like the most successful talk channel there.
For sure. Yeah.
But I hear that they don't pay very well. It's serious.
I think they
Maybe
could
for
simulcast.
Barstool they would.
Maybe.
I mean, other people do have.
What's
so
up?
I think other people have been on Sirius and YouTube channels at the same time. So I imagine.
Have they? I don't
Well,
know.
when your show was on Sirius, Steve would post it on YouTube after.
after,
Right.
but
Not at the same
live.
time, though.
Oh, no, not
Yeah,
simulcast.
yeah. That's what I mean. That's kind of, well, maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know, but yeah, it seems like for some reason I was thrown in the middle of it yesterday. I don't know. I think, and I said if they wanted me to do an hour or so on, if they have a dedicated channel, I would do it. I'm not opposed to that. We just do a show here. It's not that. This could be the first. I don't care.
You go for an hour on their channel, and then
Finish
the
the show.
extended version is on your
Yeah,
channel.
we're just on the show. We're just gonna do the show. I'm not
shipping
gonna
this-
change it for. Hey, we're on. We did that. I think right.
Yeah.
We probably wouldn't do that. I don't think. But like, I also understand we're in a different position from a company perspective now. Like, I'm happy to help out because I just think it's a different company right now. So, like I said the other day, I've never worked for just Dave.
Yeah.
Chernin already bought a part of the company when I got here, and then Penn. We were down in Miami, so it's been the whole time. I've never worked for just Dave before, and it seems like right now Dave is. I could just tell. I could tell you from tech, Dave is super into it right now. So that may change in a month. That may change in 2 months. I don't know. I know we fucking bitched out the sales department the other day, which was glorious.
So what's the standing of like, I'm probably just an idiot that missed this. It's a very obvious thing, but where's like Erica stand and shit like that?
Well, I guess she's still the CEO of the company, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I think she's. I think she's probably. I know, like for me, just sort of, putting the finishing touches on the stuff I'm working on. She's still a big part of it.
Okay. Because she has some role at Penn also, or no?
No, not now. I don't think so.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
No, I don't believe so.
There's a long profile of her in Vanity Fair earlier this week.
Yep.
I'll read it.
Well, she's still, I mean, I would assume the CEO is more involved with the business side and the sales side than, I know Dave is involved. He's going to talk to them and lash out at the sales, but I would assume that would fall under more of a corporate responsibility of.
I would think. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't quite know what's going on.
You probably didn't care for Dave complaining about the sales department? Did that bother you?
That was great. Yeah, it's just great. I mean, but now I think he's paying attention now. I think he was his head was in the sand for the last couple of years. He was doing his own thing, and he wasn't crazy connected to bar. I mean, he kind of drifted away. He was doing his own thing, building his own thing, and now he's back, and it's right now, as of right now, he's fucking back. And I think Wednesday's a good example. So House of Blues, if you want to dip in your kid's college fund and buy a ticket for the show, go for it.
I didn't realize the gold mine I was giving up on.
Wow. Jesus. You're not going? You're not invited?
Gaz reached out to me, but I'm not going to go.
Oh, you're going to do that thing, yeah. That's a good thing. It's like the Joe Pesci at the Oscars. I'm not going.
Hey, it's my tell Dave it's my privilege.
He reached out to you as kind of like from the early days of Barstool.
I think so. I assume that's what it was.
I think everyone who's ever worked there.
It was very nice of him. Yeah, I just figured it didn't make sense for me to go, but
okay, all right. Well, I mean, if you don't want to go, that makes sense too. So the whole bottom of House of Blues is going to be all Barstool former, current employees,
right?
And then the uppers is fans. So yeah, I mean, I was surprised. I mean, look, make as much money as you can. Go for it. If you sell it out, great. I was surprised those tickets are expensive. $100.
Again, credit to them, and maybe they would have done this with Penn, but I don't know. But like I saw a video yesterday where KFC and Tommy were like, "Oh, so that's why they're fucking $200," like bitching about the ticket prices.
Well, I went on there and did that. Yeah. So, but
you would anyways. I'm just saying, like they all kind of did that.
Right. I just think it's a weird. I don't know if it's like for the people, but it's a celebration of that. You can make the tickets $100, I think. No, I mean, I don't think how many uppers are there?
It might have been a thing. There's probably only a couple hundred.
And the fee,
400 tickets.
That's pre-fees too. I mean, I don't know. Is that going to? It's Dave's money, not mine. Is that going to break the back of Barstool if it's $100 versus $200?
Though they were talking yesterday that there's no sponsor tied.
There is
to
no
that
sponsor.
event,
That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, which that would wake. Clearly, that's probably something that woke Dave up to unleash because that's.
Well, this was a Penn event. I mean, this has been playing. We know, like they first reached out to me in maybe June about this.
Yep.
They were thinking about it, so it was still a Penn thing at that time. So maybe they just thought, who cares?
But do you think the ticket prices are trying to build in the lack of sponsorship money? If they had a sponsor, would they be $50?
No, I don't think they're. I don't think they're looking to say gain $3,000. Like this is a huge company. Like I don't think they're gonna nickel and dime it like that. I just think they think, it's a big. How they think is like, wow, like Dave Portnoy is going to be there, Dan Katz is going to be there. They're all going to be in the same room, but they're not going to all be in the same room doing anything together. Yeah. They're all just going to be sitting there, and then occasionally people will go up and do. I mean, it'll be fun. Everyone will be there. I'm sure people will be around for pictures and everything. So I think it's a good experience. If you want to go, you should definitely go. I'll be there. I think I'm on the poster even.
You are.
How about that?
Yes, they made sure.
How about that? Yeah, Gaz knew the deal. So that should be interesting. It'll be interesting to see everybody sort of in the same room. I don't know. I've never experienced that.
No.
Imagine the Rocket will probably be there.
He said he was going.
Oh, is he going?
Yeah, he said he was invited. Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, never comes here, but yeah. What were you saying, Mike?
He's got to do your mom's basement.
He's on with like hubs or something today. Where the hell that is? What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Okay. So yeah, we'll see. That should be fun. That's Wednesday night. So yeah, we have shows Sunday night with Mike. Tuesday we'll do a show Wednesday, and then we'll do a show either Tuesday or Friday. I'm not sure what yet. It's depending on the schedule. Depending on who's around, we'll see. I don't know. What else is going on?
You did see Brandon Walker announced a new show. So he's now in talks probably to be on that channel or Barstool Radio.
Well, you put him together with Mark Titus, and you just let me. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yep. I mean, Brandon, how many failed shows has he had now?
That actually, the very little I know about Mark Titus, that feels like a ESPN radio show.
Yeah, it was
Mark Titus and Brendan Walker.
Definitely what they're going.
Yeah, absolutely dreadful.
Yeah,
it's gonna be dreadful.
He was on CBS Sports Radio.
Yeah,
is that what he was on?
I'm sure he's awful. Yeah. I don't even know him, but I'm sure he's dreadful. I saw him at the trivia thing we did in New York, and he kept when a question about sports came up, and the other teams were playing, kept waving his arm like, "You could ask me. I could be your phone." He was literally waving his arm like, "You have some fucking pride, please, you fucking loser." Be a man, for Christ's sake.
Participate.
You have a penis or what?
I'd say it's at least 4 Brandon Walker shows, right?
He did the thing with Kate, that morning thing.
Yep.
Did the thing with Clemmer.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
Well, I don't mind because
He's essentially, that's three, essentially 9/11. 2 planes in the World Trade Center, 1 in the Pentagon. Fucking 3 failed pilots.
Yeah. Much more.
The Brandon Walker story.
Many more casualties.
Oh, way more.
Yeah. But like KFC, I was shitting on him for trying things, them working, and he quits them. Brandon's trying things, they fail, and he tries another one,
Is he even trying,
I kind of respect
He's
that.
going to sit there with Mark Titus and talk about the Ravens. Is that even trying?
It's something.
Yeah, I mean, aren't podcasts and stuff invented because people are so bored of that stuff?
You mean regular radio?
Yeah, I don't get it. Like, I know part of my Take Talk's a lot of sports, but they do it. I don't know. Maybe they'll be good. Brandon's a funny guy. I was texting with him last night, but I don't. And maybe Mark. I don't know Mark Titus at all. Maybe it'll be great. I have no idea. But I won't be. I certainly won't give it a chance.
Yeah, I guess I don't know why they would want to recreate regular sports talk if they're trying to bring back as a channel like the idea of ball busting and whatever KFC radio is or Barstool.
Is Mark Titus another guy who moved his whole family to Chicago that tickled Dan's nuts or what?
He's definitely in the Chicago office. I don't know where he moved
Christ,
from.
God almighty.
Yeah.
Jesus. And then you got Dan and Jerry last night chasing ghosts and Jerry's. You were in that home.
I was.
It didn't seem haunted to me at the time.
No, it seemed very lively.
I'm no expert, though.
Did you feel pandered to when they called you the designated survivor?
I didn't like that.
That was a little like
Dan offered.
Hey.
Dan was like, "You should fly." He's like, "You want to fly out to Chicago? We'll fly out here last night." Dude, he actually did, and I was like, "No, I'm good."
Well, if you don't stay back, who's going to be our special guy?
Yeah, that's insane. I felt. Yeah, I'm like, you have to humor me.
You've got the hardest job of all, Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an accomplished man. Jesus.
But we didn't go to the basement or anything. We were just in the dental facility.
I was in the basement.
Oh, you did go to the basement.
Jerry gave me the full tour.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. The basement seemed nice. I don't know.
It's a great house.
At night, though.
Yeah. That's true. We're there during the day. What else is going on?
You see that article that Dave posted about selling his house? The New York Times says that he lowered his price.
New York Post.
New York Post said he's lowering the homes.
It was the wrong address.
I don't know if it's the wrong address, but he just said
He said in the tweet they had the address wrong.
They had the address wrong.
You got a pretty nice house, I will say that.
Combining that with like a week ago, them writing an article about him selling pen shares in all these different places. Like, people are just like obsessed with A, writing about him, and then B,
especially
wrong every time.
Obviously the Post.
They got a little juice.
It works.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it keeps. Oh, I will say, if any celebrity is selling their house or it's a listing, I will click on it every single time.
Oh, really? Just to see the price?
See what it looks like. See where they live. I mean, I am interested in that.
I will say, though, I didn't even realize the article was shitting on him. Like, oh, he doesn't have any money. I just saw the headline, like, Dave sells pen for $250 million. I was like, oh, good for him. And I moved on with my day. Right. I just thought it was true until Pellerin told me that.
Yeah. It's crazy. And if he did, so what? I mean,
Well,
that would be newsworthy.
But it was Dave now like owns his company again. He's got all these expenses. He's cutting back and all this stuff.
Well, I know, that seems to be like, I don't think he would be quite that obvious if that was the case.
No.
But he said that was not even his house, right?
No.
Yeah.
Did you see that event?
Did they retract the story or no?
No, it was still on the main page this morning when I looked. I
Really?
thought about that. Yeah.
He might sell it eventually.
It's very strange.
Did you see that event in the Hamptons that he went to and the stars that went just to listen to Ed Sheeran sing? Did you see all the people
Stern one?
fucking there?
It was Kraft and Stern and those guys.
Paul McCartney, Billy Joel.
Well, they live in the Hamptons, though. They'll live there.
Yes, but that still, even though you live there, that might be the most star-studded collection. Take away the Oscars, like outside of like a planned thing, I guess.
Yeah.
That might have been the most star-studded thing I've ever read in my
That
life.
must have been awful, too.
It's funny. I wonder how Dave interacts with those people.
He was talking to Howard Stern.
Yeah, Stern blew him off.
Yeah.
He was on Stern's show, right?
He was for that, but not in kind terms.
During the Brady thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think Stern scolded him.
Yeah, and Kraft, I guess Stern claimed like he didn't know who. What happened? I thought Stern was afraid to go outside. What happened? Get some stars there, and all of a sudden he's
He's getting. What was crazy? You would think you were listening to audio from 3 years ago, where I forget who he had on. Robin had gone out, and Gary.
Yeah.
And Howard's like, all you guys seem to be fine. I'm starting to think like maybe I'm like, Howard, it's June of 2023. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's funny now is that actually like the numbers are actually going up a little bit, and now he's going out. Like, it's just weird.
I'm hearing about it for the first time in a long time now.
Yeah, people, the Glow I saw is pushing. They want this baby to happen again. Yeah. I have to think.
Well, they need it after showing out $5 million. You see that?
For what?
They have to settle with because they gave customer data to Facebook.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. I'm interested to see what the public's reaction is going to be if the numbers keep going up and politicians just start talking about it a little bit. Not even, there's not going to be a shutdown or anything, but are people going to be like, go fuck yourself?
Yeah.
Please, God, I hope so. God, I hope so.
Just at the Plymouth show, when we were sitting around, Justin showed me a Reddit page. Well, I think he was really showing Steve to get him going. Sure. But there was a Reddit where it's people, and literally there will be posts today posted where it's like, I just can't believe my friends are going outside now. It's like these sheltered people that are living weird lives.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. God, I hope so. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, people are sheep, especially in Massachusetts. But
was Steve just taking real heat? Did you see that article about?
He's a Nazi. I mean, So what was the deal? He's a racist or something?
I guess so. Sure. It just seems like they were trying to set the tone.
I broke the story. Talking about 5 years ago.
Skipped right over you, by the way.
I went right to Howie Carr.
And went right to the main wire.
Yeah. Good. Keep me out of that stuff. Yeah. What's the deal? Steve ignited some sort of riot or something?
It seems like it seems like they were trying to say that he inspired the alt-right to protest whatever the fuck. I don't know.
He probably did.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I assume he did. I don't know. No? Yeah.
Steve said, stand down and stand by.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That guy in the story, there's one of the stories that made no sense to me. I was trying to read. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? What is Steve doing?
It just turned into what I think is them trying to bash that the main wire has gone from, I guess, traditional conservative type, like Mitt Romney.
That's what the story was. I read. It was kind of like, they were like, in the stories, that all changed when Mr. Robinson entered the. It literally was like that.
That'd be so great if the leader of the Lobster Men,
right,
at a rally today.
I actually listened to some of Steve yesterday, the day before. Oddly, it came up. I don't even know. Somebody was on Twitter. He was on Shattuck's show, which I've been listening to forever. He was on just talking about his usual bullshit. The three of them. And they were laughing at these awful Republican jokes. It was so unfunny. They were like, "Oh, you should listen to it. Get some sound for Sunday or something."
Oh, that's exciting.
And Steve's like, it's like your typical whatever. And they're like, "Oh,
very droll, Steve."
Jesus.
I texted Chad for the first time probably months because he is obsessed with capitalizing off of this one Scott Brown story that he got
which is probably bullshit.
Obsessed.
Which is probably bullshit. Let's be honest.
Asking the Boston Herald to say his name and just
yeah, that's, by the way, I had the shelf life of about an hour, right?
The Scott Brown story?
Yeah, I mean, really, like somebody talking about it now?
Realistically, it had a day. It had 24 hours.
Right. I don't even believe. Honestly, I don't even believe it.
No.
I mean, Brian's a creep, but I'm just saying, whatever. Like he just said that story, and they were. I can only imagine. Why did he text you about it?
No, I texted him just making a joke, just being like, Jesus, you're really fucking obsessed with trying to get attention for this.
What was you want the Herald to say his name?
Yeah, when they wrote about the article, they didn't reference him at all. I think they said they might have said the burn barrel, but they didn't say his name. He worked there for a while. I kind of
Shattuck
coming
said
from. Yeah,
I was gonna say I've seen Steve do that before, where he's like, say my name, that sort of thing.
Right. I mean, I do it. I mean, I get
but the podcast got recognized. He didn't get fully
alienated
in that situation, but.
I mean, would it matter anyway if the fucking Herald mentioned Tom Shack's no one?
Well, I think his point too was he worked for them for 5 years or whatever it was.
Probably hate him.
Yeah, probably did.
I mean, I don't know. He's a fucking idiot.
It's fair that you want credit for saying, even if it doesn't affect.
Said the podcast name. I don't know. Okay, they should say his name. Then what? A bunch of old people reading the Herald. They go subscribe to that hideous podcast.
Yeah. Well, this guy probably has no marital problems. Let's check him out.
Right. Right. It's him and Alex Shattuck. God. Jesus. Are these all the applicants?
Yes, the ones that sent actual resumes versus just emails. There's a female in there.
Okay, Dave, great.
Who listens to the show.
Great.
So.
Wow, weird.
Oh, well, now I'm hard.
Gee, wow. Yeah, short titties.
I wasn't in before, but.
I was a female?
Of all the people, that was the first female to reach out, minus Julie and her $500,000 a year.
Wasn't $500,000. What's your take on that, Mike?
And maybe you were kind of doing a little bit, but I noticed, because this is a woman, you were a little more sensitive to her.
No, we like her too.
Right.
Like if it was, no, that's not true. It's like you.
If me or Justin said, hey, $200,000, we'll do it.
Well, you in the old days, and we can make fun of you. Now we have to treat you with kid gloves. No, we wouldn't do
I think it was the reverse, actually.
No. 3 years ago, we'd make fun of you. Now, after you left and did your fencing thing, now we have to treat
I've made my rules.
Treat you like you're a baby.
Yeah.
Let me see. Patrick Burke.
Like him, younger guy in the area, doesn't need to move across the country.
Yeah, he was a dishwasher. Yeah. I mean, why don't we hire him right now? You put dishwasher in his
hard work.
You want to be thorough.
Yeah, up his sleeves and
we'll do whatever.
Can't rags to riches.
Yeah, it's true. All right, we'll go. Beginning to what you started versus now, Mike. Okay, let's have you weigh in on this. Okay. You can be a counsel. I know you don't listen to the show much, but if you go to buymike.net, they've created their own little world. They've created their whole world completely. I don't know where they found these listeners, but they found these people.
I don't understand this criticism.
Buymike.net. There's no criticism. No,
I've always said the only reason people listen to my show is because of you.
I disagree with that. Well, we agree to disagree. Buymike.net. Go subscribe right now. Please go subscribe. Please Please, the listeners of my program, take the money you'd spend on something for my show and spend it on Mike's show.
Or don't. Whatever you're comfortable with.
Don't be so sensitive, these, Dave. Am I wrong?
Mike's just skating around this one. He doesn't want to address it too much.
Sure, yes.
I don't blame him.
Yes, I'm skating around.
Blind Mike,
just like I am currently.
BlindMike.net. Go subscribe.
Thank you.
Patrick Burke from Norton, Massachusetts. Here's his email account and his phone number. His last 2 numbers are 55 for his phone number. How's that, Dave?
Great.
What? That seems
Not fully doxed, but
the last 2 numbers of his phone number?
Partial doxing.
Made it a little easier.
That's not even close.
Find this son of a bitch.
Jesus. He was a laborer at the Spirit Halloween Superstore. He makes it seem like he was like digging tunnels there. He was a laborer.
Yeah.
He was a laborer?
He built the place.
Like it's 5 o'clock. He gets a punch out, and he goes back. He's like a real working man.
Yeah, he takes his kids by there. Daddy did that.
Convention Services, Holiday Inn, Mansfield, Mass. From September 2015 to May 2016. Responsible for setting up the function rooms at the Holiday Inn Hotel. Holiday and Inn are both not capitalized at the Holiday Inn there. Which is fine. Also responsible for breaking down setups and keeping the rooms clean. Okay.
That's part of the live event process. That's good experience from him.
Yeah, sure. He's a street teamer.
Yeah,
I've done that.
I mean, he'll fuck up the thing, but believe me, the room will be clean when he leaves it there.
Yeah,
If he fucks it up. No issue. Dietary aid dishwasher. Banquet cleanup setup and dishwasher. Receiving associate was his last job. Responsible for unloading boxes on incoming trucks. I mean, I actually have to say, does this guy have Down syndrome? Like,
Why?
Well, I'm saying, is he like a challenged kid or something? Because he's not had a real job. Like, what? I mean, I'm saying he's a hard worker, but is he like special or something?
I don't
He
believe
works
so.
with his hands.
But when you're saying that he's like great for this job, he has no experience that would be good for this job.
He's young, entry level, can be trained, hard worker.
The Holiday Inn events are really something to be
By
seen.
the way, that just made me think of somebody, actually. You
What?
don't say no. Somebody we both used to work with that ran the halls and was very, very nice.
For the job?
Just thinking through it.
I hope I know who you're talking about.
Fucking crazy.
I hope I know who you're talking about.
Putting names in. I'm not fully endorsing.
What was
but
his name?
just-
Lorenzo?
all I
What was
said-
it?
Lauro.
All I said is it made me think of somebody. I did not endorse. I just said it made me think of somebody.
That would be great.
Maybe it was your specific terminology that you just
You'd
used.
have to
nuts.
have him in every day, though. I
He was
think.
the nicest human being.
Who cares? He's a nice guy, but what are you talking?
Just throwing names.
I printed out the Northeastern baseball scores for you last night, sir. That's how I used to do weekends. I had the Northeastern baseball scores for you, and there was minor league hockey last night. Thank you. Thank you, Laura. Laura's a nice guy.
Now, what
blessed
the
day.
Kirk just said made you think of him, might I ask?
Gee, wonder.
Have a blessed day.
Charles, that's right. I like your sweatshirt today, sir. Charles J. Lewandowski?
Yeah, Lewandowski, bro.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, maybe related to
Lewandowski. Okay. Yeah, so he's Polish, huh? If you could hand us a Polish humor, Mike, I'll do it.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Hopefully, you can find the place.
You heard about the Polish guy who went skiing with one boot on, right?
What's that?
The weather person said there's a 50% chance of snow. I mean, it's the classic.
You heard about the Polish guy that had to break his window to
Okay, we're not doing racist jokes here, Mike. Sorry, we're not doing stuff.
locked his family in the car.
It's not the place for that. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but you are one dumb Polak, as Archie Bunker once said to Mike Stivic.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Exactly right. But Chuck we like here. He's from Tampa, Florida. University of Florida, Bachelor of Science in Food and Resource Economics. I like that.
Now we're talking.
2016 graduate, Dave. Store manager, Johnson Controls, Largo, Florida. I know Largo. Maintain a profitable store and excellent customer service for our HVAC contractors. Did some outside sales. This is a sales guy. Superintendent intern. Oversaw the progression of a $10 million project at the Cade Museum in Gainesville, Florida. This guy seems like a go-getter to me, Dave.
Goddamn right.
I'm putting him in the now I understand we might get as Jerry used to say about our producers, we might get a tax break from the state if we hire the first guy.
Sure.
So we'll put him in the maybe file. He seems like a nice kid. Of course, we're kidding around. I'm putting Chuck Lewandowski in the maybe file. No, delegated quotes to sales teams for bid worth over $13 million in revenue.
I like it.
That's nothing. Yeah, that's no joke right there.
It could be bullshit for all I know. I don't know what any of those words mean, but it seems if you throw
Be
13 million out
be
there.
willing to move from Florida to here.
We'll have to have that conversation. Yeah.
Does
That's
he?
kind of a big part of it.
Yeah.
Is this a job you need to live here for? What are you looking for?
Yes, I want somebody in the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Around. Yeah. This guy seems like all right, yeah. Let's reach out to him. Alex Jaworski. What is going on here? Jeez. Polish fever.
They're rising up in America.
Who's
Families
next?
are always rising and falling in America.
The WWF superstar Ivan Putski, the Polish power, as Vince McMahon used to call him. He's from Braintree, worked as a PA, grip, gaffer, and lead technician on remote production shoots. Broadcast technician. Seems like he's in the broadcast business. Sports videographer. Mm-hmm. Young guy.
Younger guy. Yep.
Fan or no?
Big fan. Yeah,
Is
reaches
he?
out every time something like this happens. He's
Okay.
reached out. Yep.
Connecticut School of Broadcasting. He's proficient in Adobe Suite. I don't know what that
He
is.
got swindled. Yep.
He definitely got swindled. He can act as film director if needed at his old job. Shot games periodically each week during the college sports season. All right. I mean, okay, I'll put him in the maybe.
I like it.
Joseph Castera, engineer, producer, DJ, Los Angeles.
Now we're more on in the right track.
He's contributed to projects for 1500 or Nothing, Billy Ray Cyrus, MF Doom, and Just Blaze, to name a few. So he's in the music industry, obviously. Selected discography, Hardworking Man, the Avila Brothers featuring Billy Ray and Snoop Dogg. George Duke, Rebel theme song. I don't know. So he's just a music guy?
Well, he's a sound guy. And coming with that is live events, so he's probably been a part of all of those things.
I'm going to put him in the kind of the no-ish world.
Now, if all the resumes kind of are on the right track and feel good, don't you feel like you have to go with the day laborer?
Oh, I think so.
You know?
We'll bring him in, yeah.
It just feels right.
Colleen, put this in which is amazing, this guy, Jeff Hilary, who just sent an absolutely insane email.
Okay.
I know what.
You got to give everybody a shot. You know?
My name is Jeffrey Hilario. I, not capitalized, am 44 years old from Somerset, Fall River, Massachusetts, and I, again, lowercase, am inquiring about the position available. Are you looking for interns/children or somebody actually qualified that knows the show and won't run away when certain death is wished upon my family members? That was one sentence to kick things off for Jeff.
I'm a little confused. If you're looking for interns/children?
He's saying, he's like, what he's saying is, are you looking for a pussy? You're looking for a man. When Kirk
Okay.
says, I want you dead, he can handle it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Jeff can handle it. Yeah. You also handle there must be 200 words in that sense. I lived in South Florida for almost a decade, where I worked at ESPN Radio, Good Karma Broadcasting in West Palm Beach. No comma, no nothing here. Mel Karmazin's son, Craig, was a station owner.
Oh, I know Mel Karmazin.
Hell, yeah.
I also worked for a sports memorabilia company in Braintree /Burlington out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Between the two, I've done hundreds of live events, celebrity sports autograph signings, and meet and greets. Firmly believe that this is the best show in America right now and would love to become part of it in any capacity. Wasn't the Plymouth Live show. And others, Cinema Lord Nick Soares is my cousin. He was on with Yellow Shirt. What a legend. What the fuck is he talking about? Who is Nick Soares? Go ahead.
I think he was in the
I know that
think he was in
name
the
for some
studio.
reason.
Yeah.
Who's Yellow? He was the guy who was there
he
with
the
Yellow
glasses
Shirt
guy?
guy.
Was he the
He was the intern, right?
So he was
Nick?
there.
Eyeglasses guy?
He's saying that the Yellow Shirt guy was on. He was on with him. That's the guy who has that podcast, right? That movie podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
This is said. Somebody wants this job. This guy, Jeff Hilario, says, firmly believe this is the best show in America right now. And there's the ampersand of and, not A&D. And would love to become part of it in any capacity. Was the Plymouth Live show and others. Cinema Lord / Nick Soares is my cousin. He was on with Yellow Shirt. What a legend. That's a sentence.
Don't hate it.
Go walk out right now and say that to somebody. That's not a sentence.
Before I continue,
By the way, this guy is in the maybe category. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Before I continue making fun of these resumes, I should point out that mine would be in that pile 3 years ago, and it would be worse than all of these.
Oh, the question. It's
unfortunate.
Remember those phone conversations?
I should
we
send
had?
mine in
Jesus.
there.
I wish I taped those. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, it's Rico, but I'm here with my friend Dice Clay. You want him real quick?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we had Dice here before. Yeah.
All right, but then I got something back. Sorry to call you twice. I never do that. I've never done that in the history of the show. But
That's true.
Dice is here. Yeah. Hey, Kirk, you heard about the Polish scientist?
No, I haven't, Dice.
He's doing experiments with frogs. So he goes, a frog with 4 legs jumps 12 feet, cuts off a leg. Frog with 3 legs jumps 8 feet. Frog with 2 legs jumps 4 feet. He cuts off all the legs. He goes, jump, frog, jump. Writes it down. Frog with no legs, death. Oh.
Thank you, Dice.
Anyway, Rico here.
Yes.
Guess that one didn't go well, Dice. Maybe retire the Dice bet for a little while. All right, no problem. I'm in the car with him. What do you want me to do?
I understood.
Have you watched any you've been watching any you looking for any programs to watch?
Sure. Well, yeah, always.
Telemarketers, HBO.
I read I saw your blog about this.
Bro,
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. And they said, the assistant director or something DM'd me, apparently episode 1 was the tamest of the next of the three.
Oh, I'll give it a shot.
So like it's nuts. It's nuts.
I'll give it a shot.
Cam in New Jersey, it seems nuts. Where do you stand on this? They're rolling them out like you got to watch them live. Do you like that? The Jew. I said it's like a throwback. Like the
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I mean, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I mean, HBO's doing that obviously with a lot of their shows. So yeah, no, I have no problem with that. Every once in a while, that's good. You build up the anticipation. That's why like a Stranger Things or these shows have a very short. They're in the middle of everything, but then they just go away. I like a slow build.
That's a scripted show. This
it's a quick.
No, it's a documentary, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a 3-part documentary.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you. See you Wednesday.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Oh, there you go. Well, probably called 9 times. You know, it's fine. Where were we, Jeff? Oh, I currently work for Northeast Alternatives, a dispensary in Fall River, Massachusetts.
All right.
I hold 2 different state licenses, so they just don't hand out those extensive background checks are done.
It's true.
Resume upon request. You can have me on as a Friday guest for further evaluations. I look forward to hearing from you. If not, I'll just have my girlfriend message you for a hasty response. Cheers, mate. Jeffrey S. Hilario. I'm putting him in the definitely a possible hire.
Seems like the guy.
There's a problem is I want somebody to be good at their job, and I want to hiring this guy.
Right.
Kyle Steibel from St. Louis, Missouri. Boy, all over the country, huh?
I do. Can I just add something to Jeff's application? He did send in a ton of fucking pictures with athletes. If you want to.
Well, give me 1 or 2 athletes. Like who?
Let's see. He's got Brad Marchand.
Wow.
That's a big one.
Why didn't Brad Marchand play instead of Bradley Cooper? Why didn't he play that role? There would be.
What do you mean by that?
There'd be no controversy.
Why would you think of him?
He has a massive nose, right? Why wouldn't they just do that?
Yeah.
No?
I guess, but then you lose the acting. You have to sacrifice one or the other. The nose or the acting.
Might be the worst trailer I've ever seen. The movie could be great.
Yeah.
Bradley Cooper's a talented guy, but it just didn't work for him.
Oh, we had a press credential to the NBA Finals in 2006. Picture of that. That's legit.
That's big time.
Bergeron, of course.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I can't believe he's gone.
I'm blanking on this Patriots running back name, but
Kevin Falk?
no, it's not Lawrence Maroney. It's somebody else. I'm just blanking on the name.
And Jarvis Green Ellis?
No.
Jonas Gray?
I'm gonna be pissed when you say it.
What
Corey Dillon.
No.
What year are we talking?
Probably retired.
James White?
2 years ago. No.
Who's the one that thought you? Patrick Pass?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Danny Woodhead? Is there a giveaway or no?
Yeah.
I'll text it to you.
That'd be great if it was a white guy.
Rex Burkhead?
Kevin Falk.
Kevin Falk was the worst. He did the Patriots show with Dale and those guys.
I remember.
He was the worst of all time. He was
Really?
the worst. He was a very
That's a
nice
high
guy.
bar.
He was the worst I've ever heard.
Midday was always
the
the
lacrosse
worst.
guy too. The guy who played lacrosse right after
If
football.
I have no idea who that is.
It's
Ebner?
both of them are in that picture.
Is that our guy in the middle?
Yeah.
Is that LeGarrette Blount?
The Garrett one. That's it. Yeah, sorry.
He looks like a psycho, this guy, Hilario. Jesus. Kyle Steibel. YouTube content creator.
Oh, there we go.
TikTok over 4 million views.
What?
Yeah. He works with video. He edits. He seems like a competent guy, Dave.
Very competent guy.
I like the sound of this.
I'm going to put it. Look at this. Wow. He's a hard worker. All right, yeah, I'm going to put him in.
Okay.
We could use a boring guy here. Let me see.
Yeah, maybe you split the job and you give it to,
All right, my guy Jeff.
pay 2 people half. One crazy person and one competent.
Matt Spiller, Chicago, Illinois. He believes details deeply matter. Nothing excites me more than exchanging ideas and reviewing situations from a variety of angles. Oh, boy. Can you tell Matt I'm not interested in a discussion with him? Like, I'm not here to exchange ideas with him. It's not a
interesting
democracy, Matt.
The people that listen to this show don't know better how to appeal to your senses.
It's not a democracy. Oh, discussing the oh God, I might hire this guy. Discussing the pros, cons, costs, and benefits, really dissecting the issue, and ultimately executing the best course of action. That's my sweet spot.
I like that.
He's in, definitely putting him in right there. Oh my God, Mike, you ready?
Okay.
A vagina has entered the conversation.
What?
Yes.
It's Julie under a different name.
Alicia something. I'm going to mispronounce her last name. From Middleborough, Mass. Emergency dispatcher. She has references.
That's high pressure.
Why did you say emergency dispatcher like that would qualify her to run events?
I'm just at high pressure.
High pressure
Aaron.
situations
Yes.
right there.
I would. Yes. A lot of she seems like, you know what? This seems like a dotting the I's and crossing a T's person to me.
Definitely.
Some of those dispatchers, though. You ever hear the Richard Sherman call?
That's a good point.
You know?
We're going to put her in, Dave.
Okay.
I think Patrick Burke's the only out right now. And Joseph Cassastra, they're out.
That's too bad.
That's them being thrown away.
Sorry,
Your dreams. See your dreams right now? Gone in the garbage.
Now we are still accepting applications.
We are accepting applications. We have we got a blizzard of them. That's wonderful. So all these people, congratulations. Chuck Lewandowski, Alicia, Matt, Kyle, Jeff Ilario,
Sure.
and Alex Jaworski. You have all made so far the cut.
Is there a leader in the clubhouse?
I'll tell you what, Mike, since you asked, we'll be doing shows this week. If anybody gets their ass in here, you show up and do some work.
Interesting.
It's a head start. You know, be a handout saying, give me $1 million.
Right.
You know.
Come with proof that you can do the job.
Does that offer apply to applicants whose resume might be in the trash currently?
No, you're dead. So you just didn't do a good enough job.
Right.
Didn't do a good enough job. But if Chuck Lewandowski wants to make his way up here, if I want to see Matt's sweet spot,
I think the people you throw out, you should contact their current employer and be like, this guy's no good.
Yeah, fire him.
Yeah.
Fire their fucking asses. It was me, but hey, I don't call the shots. What else?
I couldn't prove it myself, unfortunately, when we were in Chicago. But the Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell situation took a turn yesterday.
They are just they are thoroughly, and I saw people now trying to defend this other person. There are people, celebrities, I don't care if you're on the left, if you're on the right. These people are thoroughly unlikable. Rachel Ziegler is an unlikable person. I saw her video she did. You saw that video.
Yeah.
There were more cuts than a fucking Alex Bennett video.
That's the style.
She's like crying. She's like, you don't understand what it's like to be, shut the fuck up. You're fucking paid a fortune. Shut up. You're shitting all over. You got called out for your bullshit, and now you're running and hiding. Shut up. I know Dave's for some reason defending her.
Well, I just think she's fucking 21 years old.
So yeah, she's a star. She's talking. She's going on. She's talking about it. Then don't talk about it.
I also wasn't defending her. I said she sucks. That's pretty clear. But I think that's what a lot of people are doing today. They're saying modernize what we are saying right now, which is female empowerment, this, that, whatever. If you want to change a story from the past to
the public doesn't want to see a new Snow White. Does not want to see Snow White where there's no dwarfs and there's no fucking prince.
Yeah.
Like
it's just a different movie.
Yeah, it's just like they might want to see the movie, but don't call it Snow White.
Yeah,
just
right.
Make the movie. That's my point. Is if you want to shit all over it, but then don't hide behind the IP of the title.
Yep.
And make money off it. That's all. And she does this video where she's like, and I just kept jumping ahead. I was like, get me to the point where she's just crying. And we got there at the end. And she's like, you just don't know what it's like for my struggle. It's like, well, you're rich, you're young, you have a worry in the world. Not a goddamn
When I
worry.
tell you that it's hard, I just mean to be inside my brain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, shut up. Go away. Go away.
It's also impossible, and this isn't their fault even, I get, but it's impossible to listen to an actor cry and not be like, well, you're trained to do this.
Right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just no connection to reality. That's it. One person's defending her, calling the entire
No, but I just, whatever. Somebody has to, I guess.
Why?
I do think she sucks. I think.
Yeah, I mean, the movie's
tone
gonna
of it-
stink.
I don't agree with her, but I feel bad for a 21-year-old kid who's just saying everything else that, Kelly Keegs is fucking saying anyway, and Caroline's saying anyway, and she's just getting bludgeoned by the internet for it, and she's 21 years old. I don't know.
Well, anyway, so
Protect her.
yeah. But Dax Shepard, on the other hand, you can go after it.
No, I went after him. I mean, first of all, they admitted that rooms were available, right?
They
Two
did.
rooms were available in Providence. That falls within the 50-mile window, I believe.
Yeah. You don't think they were just making a general statement, though?
And they were saying that, yes, they were going to get kicked out of the terminal of the airport, but they were going to go to baggage claim and get cots. That's not kicked out of the fucking airport. That's given a goddamn bed.
No, but they're now doing the thing where like they had some, what was it, like outrage addiction? They're saying like society isn't addicted to going after people. And they went after
everybody's
us.
just
This
angry.
thing. It's like,
Has it been that big a deal for them?
no, A, and B, stop posting it then. Don't post.
why are
That's
they still
life.
talking
Like, you're
about it?
famous. You make money off this fucking little couple that you guys are, and then stop doing it. And I guarantee you, people will stop caring very quick. Very quick about
I did.
about-
I didn't realize it was still a
about
story.
Dax Shepard and Chris Bell, two nobodies, if we're being honest.
Nobody
I mean,
caused outrage over like their experience. They caused outrage over their lives.
how much outrage it was, Dave. You were outraged.
I was
Yeah.
very outraged.
Yeah.
That'd be great if this was all in response to
Calling in?
Dave.
Yeah.
Listen, we know you've been calling the hotel. Stop harassing these people.
Well, we were in Chicago. Called the first hotel. And
Yes.
He was like, do you know if you had any rooms that night? I'm sure you did.
Yes, yeah, that was great. I think you said that's why Matthew Farwell's having a barbecue this week.
She's swimming around this weekend. I don't have to worry about checking, but you could just say yes and we'll be fine.
Wouldn't you agree there were many rooms available?
We were sold out. Oh, okay, sure, right.
Wink, wink.
And Dave was like, "Oh, there's an NAACP convention. Every hotel sold out for 80 miles."
That's good journalism. That's good journalism, pointing stuff like that out. That's a big deal.
But you didn't do any legwork to prove that was true or false. You just said there was a convention.
Almost like the story just sprung up a spur of the moment type of thing. But
Yes.
I saw...
Is the NAACP convention a thing where it's like you can't get a hotel for 50 miles?
I could see in Boston it being an issue for sure.
yeah.
Do I think it's an issue in like Salem, New Hampshire? I do not.
Right.
That was the argument.
Nor do I expect them to get a room in Salem, New Hampshire. Of course, I read the story. They have some famous director friend, right? And they just stayed at their house in like...
In Wellesley.
Yeah, Wellesley. I mean...
But they went through a struggle to get to that point, though.
Yeah, they were like, we're just going to have, like, make a total night of it. They act like they're such hippies, but they're such phonies. They're fucking phonies. Like, Rachel Zegler's like, I'm just a kid who's just whatever. They suck.
You want an actress that's really empowering people? Go watch the Taryn Manning video. That's what I suggest everyone does.
Yeah, well, listen, Carabas was proud of her.
That's a real person.
Yeah, that's a girl from Orange is the New Black, right?
Yeah,
She just snapped, huh?
Yeah. Licking his butthole.
Jesus, fucking crazy. What else?
You see Fred Toucher went like national news that
No, I did not.
he called Mike Greenberg like a no talent prick or something like that.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was going to go a different direction.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was ready. When national, it's true.
Yeah, he just made national headlines
did?
because he called out like,
Well,
'cause, like,
when you say national headlines, what are we talking about? Like awful announcing?
New York Post.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Which is kind of
They just
I think it's
aggregate.
New York Post digital.
They just aggregate things, yeah. It wasn't a paper, but whatever.
Right.
So we said Mike Greenberg has no talent?
Yeah, and then
Mike Greenberg has no talent. Is that new? Everybody knows that.
Right. Yeah. So that was just his point. Is I guess Mike Greenberg went in and said if he was giving advice to kids these days,
Oh,
like it's
God,
not about
no.
talent, it's about giving teases. That was his advice.
Oh, so Greenberg agrees.
What did he say?
He's like, yes, I have no talent.
No,
I mean, what a hacky, dumb thing to say. Talk about like a guy like justifying his career. So that's your career, is that you've written out teases for what's coming up next?
Well, he didn't write anything else, if I remember correctly. And
I mean, the guy you do the show with is the same way. I mean, Rich and fucking John.
Yeah, I think Rich is really into that shit.
It's the same exact thing. But I didn't even get what. So what does Greenberg say? But this is why guys like, and he's a big nice kid. This is why Jake Marsh like has a career.
Right. You mean like just
That was
boring?
Yeah, it was in a trade magazine for Jake Marsh, basically. Mike Greenberg was giving advice to a Jake Marsh, correct?
He was saying talent doesn't matter?
He said talent doesn't matter. It's that you got to stick to the fundamentals. You got to do the teases. You got to do all that stuff.
Jesus. Well, I'm not. I mean,
Got to carry people over.
it's not wrong. You can fool people and get jobs. You don't get ratings, but you'll get jobs. Yeah. That's for sure. Jesus. Yeah. What else?
Mutt was actually asking me about the Mike Felger audio from because that must be included in his media section of the Mutt Stack this week.
What Mike Felger audio?
Remember we were talking about he gave all the up and comers in
that was
Boston
depressing.
radio.
That was depressing. Yeah. That depressed me.
Well, I don't know this. What was this?
Felger was on the other day, some wrap up show or something. He does on that Facebook thing.
Okay. Yeah.
He was on with that guy. What's his name? Not Jim Murray.
Joe Murray.
Yeah, and he was like, and he was like, I used to love the Big Show when they just did like a solid sports segment. He's like, I hate it when they talked about other stuff. Like,
Sure.
that's what I said to Dave. I was like, I say it would take me 3 books to be Felger if I was on the radio. It would take me one book.
It's funny to take the non-unique part of a show and be like, "That's the one I like, the thing everyone was doing, not the thing they were doing."
Oh,
differently.
what let me was that ghoul Jimmy Stewart tweeting about fucking radio.
Don't call him that.
Yeah.
That's not very.
That's what it was. Because he was
Nice
like,
man.
he's like, he basically acted like he invented radio the other day on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it or not. He was talking about, I quote tweeted one of his tweets. He's talking about, well, I'm going to write a book, and you're a fucking producer that got a job on the show. You have nothing. I don't mean to be an asshole. You have nothing to do with the success of the show. Nothing.
He's probably the
Zero.
longest reigning person in Boston radio that could write a book on it. Anything?
Yeah, but to be a producer for that long is not a good thing. That means you're a failure professionally. If you haven't moved on, you're still a radio.
If you're not a program.
Well, that's what
director,
Dave always
basically.
wanted to do.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
but I mean,
He's a failure.
I'm a failure, and I would love to be a program director.
Well,
What a gig!
That'd be great.
I am for you getting one of those jobs. Trust me.
That would be
Let me
awesome.
know. I don't mean more shows in a row I have to say for you to go look for a job. For you not to look for a job, but
Yes.
you should be looking.
Yes.
But yeah, Jimmy Stewart was like, I'm gonna write a book once. Like it's gonna be awful, but okay. Who knows?
Yeah.
What else?
Sage Steele. Do you hear any of her nonsense
God.
to Megyn Kelly?
Queen is free now. Thank God. I think she's under that. Now she can do NBA countdown. She has to be. I mean, go ahead. Let me play some of it.
Listen, all I ever wanted was consistency.
Hey, wait, that's my line.
And if we are allowing my peers to go on social media, much less on our own airwaves, saying things that are anything that have nothing to do with sports.
Can I say, listening right now, when she has her own inevitable right-wing podcast, boy, it's going to be great. She sounds like a rocket.
Well, that's the problem with a lot, and it happens to be women for whatever reason in like sports broadcasting. But like when they say something political, like was Michelle Tafoya?
You're not listening to Michelle Tafoya's new podcast, though?
Well, that's what I mean. It's like the reason it stands out is because those people in those jobs never say that shit.
Right.
If she just starts a political podcast, then she's one of 10 million political podcasts.
Yeah, right. Exactly. She loses everything that makes her semi. Because you're like, oh, Sage Steele, she's kind of has some guts. She's not afraid to say.
Right.
Then you hear, you're like, oh, she's a drip. Like,
right.
You forget that she's in that job because she's boring.
Yeah, I'd rather listen to whoever. I don't know,
What's
Ben
her
Shapiro.
What's her play? Like, what's her? Because she clearly
She's
wants
gonna
to
do
be
that.
back.
She's going to do that.
I would imagine she wants to go to Fox Sports and
Yeah, I
still
can
do
see that.
sports in some way, but then maybe still have the political tie with Fox News.
It's like, why can't you just be like, why can't you just be a Republican who's like a boring sports talk show? Just do your boring sports thing and be a Republican on the side. Like, why does it have to define you? Like, she's clearly not. You're listening to her talk, she's going to have a terrible right-wing show. So to Mike's point, let the better people do that. Then do what you're good at.
Yeah.
Just host a sports show.
And every once in a while, tweet something interesting.
Yeah, right.
That might get you fired.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Or go to a place where you won't get fired for.
Yeah.
Like Michelle Tafoya still has a podcast, right? I think.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Let me see. Michelle Tafoya. I could have predicted. You looking at it right now, Dave?
I just pulled it up.
I could have predicted the art, like
The cover?
Yeah, it's her looking away from the camera sideways with her hands crossed and sort of just looking away.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's not that. It's more like I'm deep in thought.
Okay, good.
Like, oh my God, they're gonna cut that.
It's almost like
they're gonna cut that kid's dick off and have a surgery.
Great mother of God.
God, Trump said that. If Biden said that, nobody else is thinking that right now in the whole world. I'm the first person. For years, I said, Coach Payton, what are your adjustments for the second half? That's all different now. It's all going to be different now.
What are my adjustments for the second half?
And now it's California, not so golden on Monday's episode. Feminists have failed. Boston and Rapinoe. Let me see here.
That'd be great if we listened to it and it was legitimately like crazy entertaining. She's just saying wild shit.
You're not going to believe who she had on. Riley Gaines.
Oh, really? That's
These are back-to-back episodes. July 27th. These are the titles. And July 31st. I'll go backwards. July 31st. School of Woke. July 27th. Hunter, Hitler, and hand soap.
That's a John Dennis intro.
It is. We'll call today's show HQ. Hunter Biden's in trouble. Kirk's right. Never say Hitler. And hand soap? Hunter's always in the news, Michelle Tafoya says. But Hitler? Well, opinions about him can get you fired. And Bath & Body Works have made a fabulous business decision involving their foaming hand soap. I bet it's not such a fabulous decision. Give me a Michelle Tafoya from July 27th, Dave.
July 27th.
Hunter, Hitler, and hand soap. We're stealing that title today, I think. Hunter, Hitler, and gay activism hijacked.
It's about time.
Are charter schools better?
Welcome to the Michelle Tafoya podcast. Today, 3 topics included in this show: Hitler, Hunter Biden, and soap.
What?
It's
Why
all
not say
coming
hand
up.
soap?
Now, it's time for some sanity.
So hold on. If Dina was listening, I'd be like, I'd be so mad that she didn't say hand soap.
That voice, by the way, I only heard it quickly, but it sounded a little like Steve.
Oh, he would do that. Let me hear that again. Let me hear the music there.
Oh.
Start from
Welcome to the Michelle Tafoya podcast.
Thank you,
Today, 3 topics
Hold on.
included.
Hold on. It's really weird hearing that voice because I'm so used to her being like, I talked to Coach Belichick and he said that Danny Woodhead needs it. And now she's doing, I hear that voice and I'm like, oh, Al just sent it down to him watching a game.
Crooked Joe.
Right. It would have been so much better if she did it that way back then.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In this show: Hitler, Hunter Biden, and soap. It's all coming up.
Now, it's time for some sanity. It's the Michelle Tafoya podcast.
Doesn't that sound a little like Steve?
Is that Steve?
No.
It doesn't sound exactly like him, but it does sound like him.
I could see Steve changing his voice and doing some little part-time work.
Sanity. It's the Michelle Tafoya podcast.
Oh, that sounds just like Steve.
Right?
Just that part right there. Let me hear it again, that part.
Oh, Apple stinks, but
Sanity. It's the Michelle Tafoya podcast.
Not quite.
No, it's not him. I can tell it's not him now, but it does sound a lot like him.
Go ahead, Michelle. Let me cook, girlfriend. Let's hear it.
All right, as I said, 3 very interesting topics today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fast moving.
I know that feeling, by the way, when you feel like the topics aren't really that interesting and you kind of laugh.
When you laugh and you say it's going to be fun, one thing I know for sure, it is going to be fun.
Yeah.
She's not going to lie to me about that. I'm in for some fun. Go ahead.
We get into it. I want to remind you ladies out there to look in the mirror and ask yourself about those dark spots on your skin, because I promise you they're not going to go away on their own. That's where Genucell comes in and introducing the dark spot corrector from Genucell. It is
Stop.
just in
Get to
time.
Hitler. Enough. Jesus Christ.
Genucell sounds like something Hitler used against the Jews.
Ever used, all at 70% off.
Oh man,
That's a good deal.
Mr. President, have you ever spoken with your son about his business dealings? No, I have never spoken to my never.
Oh, I thought you could do voices for a second. I was excited.
So you kind of got to ask
I'm not
yourself.
understanding. It sounds like she's not that big a fan of Joe Biden.
This is a hell of a Genucell ad. I'll say that. People say I'm good at these things. Wow.
Hunter Biden said, "No, I do not want Genucell. Don't be like
Where's
Hunter
Hitler?
Biden."
Why does he give himself absolutely no wiggle room?
Hitler?
Here's a recent quote from the president, and I respect the office of the presidency, but this one you've got to hear. I think Joe thinks he may have cured cancer. Let's listen.
If you could do anything at all, Joe, what would you do?
All right, we're good. Where's Hitler? She
doesn't have time codes.
Did you say Hitler or Hunter first?
Hunter.
Oh,
Well, she said Hitler, Hunter,
She did.
soap.
Right,
But the title is
correct.
I think maybe for the
Maybe it
algorithm.
just sounds better?
Algorithm wise,
David
you don't want to start with
Joseph
Hitler.
Volodsko writes the following for the Free Press. I was just fired from my job at the Seattle Times after defending Hitler. The only problem is I never defended Hitler.
Oh, thank God.
In fact, my family was hunted by the Nazis. My grandfather was a Nazi killer who later almost died in a concentration camp. And some of my best journalistic work has been exposing
some of my best friends are
neo-Nazi
Jews.
lies. But if you want to hear a story about the intolerance,
I was actually talking about this the other day because Nick.
This story?
Well, no, but Nick Fuentes did some podcast where he's like, I don't think Hitler's like a good guy. I just say like he's whatever. And it's like they're doing this thing where they're kind of defending Hitler, but they're being pussies about it.
Right. Yeah, if you're in, you're in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm not ready yet.
Have some
like,
chutzpah.
you know, you can't say a word around Hitler.
No, I know.
I need more information on Hitler.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. It doesn't look good. I will say that. I am on the record saying it doesn't look good.
It's been less than 100 years when you think about history.
It's true.
You
I
know?
mean, look at people re-examine critical. Look at movies all the time. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
So Michelle Tafoya is not. So she's not defending Hitler.
It doesn't seem like that.
And the hand soap, I'm guessing, is some sort of woke commercial.
I would have to imagine, yeah.
Is my guess.
Or a commercial that wasn't woke and is getting in trouble for it or something.
They closed. Didn't Bed Bath & Beyond close down?
This is Bath and Body Works.
Oh, Bath and Body Works.
Yeah,
Okay.
different.
All right. Well, there you go. All right. What else?
Yeah. I think that's it for stories.
All right, we'll take some calls.
Yeah. What'd you think of Billboard's 50 greatest lead singers list? Did you see that?
I did not see it. Was the boss on it?
The boss is not in the top 10. I actually don't know where he fell. I have the top 10 here.
I just hope he's alive, honestly. It's my biggest concern.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
concerned for next week?
Yes, I am concerned for next week. Go ahead.
You got Mick Jagger at number 1.
Sure. I got no
Stevie
problem.
Nicks at number 2.
Sure.
Freddie Mercury number 3.
Not my favorite.
Robert Plant at number 4.
Not my favorite.
Kurt Cobain number 5.
Yeah, okay.
David Byrne number 6.
I mean, that's pandering.
Debbie Harry at number 7.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
George Clinton number 8.
Sure.
Bono number 9. And Axl Rose number 10.
Where was Bruce?
Unique voice.
It's a good question. I don't know where Bruce is.
You didn't look the rest of the list.
Well, it's like they have a shitty website, so I grabbed the top 10.
Yeah, well, I do. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, no problem. Shitty website. Shitty website, Mike. What do you
Maybe it is. I haven't used it.
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, whatever. Thank God you brought that up.
See, the tension between you two still lingers.
No tension on my end. Did you have the number?
I'm just setting up the phones.
All right. What's gone over at blindmike.net? Let the people know.
Sunday, we had to pre-record a bunch of stuff because Ironhead will be away. So Sunday, we're really putting you through your paces. We have a game. We basically just wanted to see if you could make it through the episode.
Okay.
It's a long, arduous process.
Yeah.
So watch and find out what we're talking about. And why are you laughing? The next couple episodes will be Windy City Heat. I don't know if you're familiar with that prank or not. The Perry Keller.
Yep.
Colin Quinn, and then the Howard Stern show on September 11th. We break that episode down.
Pamela Anderson.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
And it's funny because we talked about Stuttering John a bit over the summer, and I didn't realize what an integral part he played that day.
Huge.
Where he kept trying to get Howard back to the Pamela Anderson
He didn't care
story.
about the... I guess Vice to the 2-part thing on Star.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't either.
But
it sounds like it's sort of the old...
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to learn anything.
No, bitter sort of guys who I'm sure got fucked over, but it's kind of the same old. That Jackie documentary, I think, is out or coming out.
Yes, because I heard John talk. He's in 2 documentaries.
He is? Oh, what else is he in?
Whatever, the Vice and Hulu.
And the... I think I will watch the Jackie one.
Yeah.
I think I owe it. I like Jackie. I feel like I owe that too. Did you reach out to that guest I mentioned yesterday, Dave?
Yes, I got a response this morning, actually.
What was the response?
Just that they will get back to me, and probably very likely, it seems.
Yeah. I'll say who it is right now, Dave. I don't care. Do you think it'll hurt our chances or no?
Oh.
No? Yacht Rock legend, Christopher Cross.
Oh, really?
Yes. One of the greats of all time. I would love to have him on.
Interesting.
Almost died from COVID, by the way. In 2020, he actually almost died from COVID. He was in a coma for a while, but he's alive and touring. So, would love to have him on. One of my favorites. Just listening to his album last night. True story. So go subscribe to blindmike.net.
Thank you.
Give them a thing. That's Mike and Craig and Justin and the whole crew.
I don't know if Justin's part of it.
Feels like he is.
He was on one episode in 3 years.
Agree, Dave?
Seems like he's a part of the world.
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy.
Everyone's having fun.
Well, he called Craig out on his BS. You know? Mm-hmm. It was important.
I'm not sure. What happened?
Craig was I've done meetups with listeners. I buy a few tickets for everyone. We go see a comedian or something.
Okay, yeah.
Craig was trying to do that with Scott Stapp, I guess, was at some festival.
Okay.
And then he promoted it, and literally we listened to Craig threaten the audience and say, you better fucking buy a ticket or you're a pussy or something.
Jesus Christ.
And then Justin bought a ticket. And then 2 days before, Craig goes, it's off.
Did you cancel it?
Yeah. And Justin was like, what the fuck? So
why did he cancel?
They hashed it out. I don't know. Craig, I don't know. One of the guys couldn't go, so Craig just bailed on it, I guess.
You can't do that to your fans. I don't care if it's one person or 500 people.
Exactly what I said, Kirk. I said you would look at my podcast as, pennant nothing.
Who would?
You would. You would see what I have with my, a meetup with my fans and be like, this is nothing.
Yeah, but who cares? That's how it starts.
I can't treat it that way. Exactly.
Yeah, well, I think some people would look at my crew and say, geez, 2,000, we get 50,000. You got to take that. That was part of my issue, not to get back to it, but with Plymouth I had people in that VIP line say to me, two guys, I came here from California today. I'm turning around, flying back tomorrow.
Right.
Some guy came from Ireland, Texas, Canada. For those people, that's who I think of. And that's why I want the show to be absolute. I was in such a depression at the beginning of last week, and that was for other reasons, but this triggered it. I was so bummed out at the sound and everything. And I take it personally. I think that's the right attitude. The lesson, as always, is Craig is a piece of shit.
That's exactly what I tried to bestow upon the young man, and I don't think he listened to it. So,
I mean, that one person, Justin, may leave now. Well, he won't because he's a huge fan of your show. He's got no other podcast he can listen to. But if there were other options, they would do it.
Don't do that to poor Justin. Because now what's going to happen is he's going to fucking come after me for some reason.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not orchestrating anything. No, certainly not.
Justin, don't buy into it.
Certainly. No, I'm sure he won't. Hey, load up, Dave?
Load up.
All right, let's go. Hello. You're on with Mike Geary, Dave Conning, and Kirk Minnick.
I would like to be your event supporter leader.
It's an intern proposal, Mike?
I think so. It's a resume, yes.
Verbal
resume.
Okay,
yeah.
Good morning. How are you? What's your name?
I'm doing well. My name? Mm-hmm. My name is Mike. It's Sighted Mike.
Okay.
It's what, Mike?
Sighted Mike.
Sighted Mike, okay.
Yes.
I'm very good at organizing. I get the topping cards at Stop and Top and put them all together. Okay. I think I do very good working with the other special person, Dave.
Okay, well, Sighted Mike will put you in the list of maybes. There you go.
That's one where you get it immediately, so it's tough to go anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I thought sometimes I think they might have a funny joke in there.
Yeah.
I guess that was the joke.
Right. That's what I mean.
Sure. Hello.
This is former intern Alistair Black.
Wow. Is it actually or no?
Sounds like him.
It is, yes.
Okay. How you doing, buddy?
I heard you talk about good. How are you?
Good,
I heard you talk a little bit about the position and reading some interesting resumes. I think that that I work hard. I don't think there's anybody else that you could bring to the table right now that brings immediate value, which I do from the social side.
I'd hire you.
There's no other hire.
Would hire you in 2 seconds, but you're not. You're out of the business. I thought
Steve just tried to hire him.
I mean, he did actually. He did reach out to me recently. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the business at the moment. Aside from my own personal, I still work with social media and stuff like that for my own pursuits. But yeah, I guess if it was something that you were seriously interested in.
What happened to you? Why did you disappear though? What happened? Was it a mental thing? I forget.
No, I wanted to go full time, and you guys didn't have any positions available.
Oh, right. Oh, you sent me some long text, right?
Probably.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, yeah. Reach out to Dave.
But, yeah.
Go ahead, Alistair.
No, I was just going to say. I mean, I guess one of the things I was trying to gauge is this something where you guys are looking for somebody full time when I have to leave my current job for this, or is this something that you could?
I don't think so.
As a part-time role in addition to what I.
No, that could be an addition to.
Okay. All right, then sounds good. I guess I just wanted to gauge some interest, and I guess then I can put together maybe a bit more of a serious proposal to Dave. I just had Justin give me his number the other day.
Okay. I think you just.
So I'll reach out.
I would just. You were the master of those YouTube with the big capital letters, going after Caller Daddy and stuff like that.
I think.
Was good. Remember that, Mike?
Yeah, well, I think. I think 3 years of a sample size between. What we were able to get done in 3 months versus 3 years on the channel.
It's a shot at calling in. I like that. No problem with that. Sounds good, Alistair.
I think I heard you begging for smashing the notification bell, which is quite the interesting turn to I don't give a fuck about social media.
Irony there, Alistair. It's not that. I don't actually care if they do or not.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
but
goodbye.
I will.
Okay. We're
doing well. You're doing well.
I feel like he lost his edge, Mike. No.
Oh, well, he did come in as the guy that was I'm going to take down Kirk Minahan.
He used to be, remember his own show? He's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but maybe he's better behind the scenes. Maybe he's more meant
but he's not built to just be behind the scenes, though.
That sounds like Kirk Minahan 1, Main Wire 0.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. That was a good Steve hire. I don't blame Steve for that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Kirk. This is Adolf Hitler.
Wow,
calling with a reference check.
Wow. What a spot.
Okay.
Congratulations. Hello, Mr. Hitler. How are you? Dr. Hitler?
I have recently received an application from one Steve Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
And he wrote you down as a reference.
I got that, but now you have to carry
Land
this.
the plane.
Adolf, you have to carry this bit, not me. You called in.
Conduct the train here, buddy.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Took Hitler down? Boy, it took fucking America years to do that. Jesus. Hello.
Morning, Kirk. How did you meet your wife?
School years ago. Almost 30 years ago.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah. Yes.
Sounds like a guy that bested you.
Yeah. I think. I was like, geez, yeah. Long time ago. Hello. You load up, Dave?
Hey, Kirk. I just had a quick question for you. If Blind Mike was born with eyesight, do you think he'd be more or less successful than he is today?
He's very successful.
It's a tough bar to beat.
I would say, I just don't know if his interests would be different. I don't know if
entirely.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Would you be into? I don't know.
I might be into comedy on some level. I don't think I would have felt like it was probably the only thing I could.
I'll say more. How's that? More. What do you think?
I just think Dave wouldn't have thrown the wallet at his face. I think there's a lot of things that happened after.
That's definitely
Dave
true.
found out he was
Do you mean specifically as the content industry?
No, I just mean in general.
Yeah, see, in general, I just think I would have a regular job.
I think you're right that Dave Portnoy would not throwing a wallet in Mike's face.
It wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I catch it, toss it back to him.
Yeah, probably not a great bit at that point.
He's gone.
Okay, hello.
What's up, Kirk?
What's up?
Sitting in Cafe Nero, downtown Winchester yesterday, looking out the window. Who do I see running by but Kirk Minahan?
Yeah, not running by, flying by.
Starstruck.
Oh, is that right?
Flying by, right?
Flying, absolutely flying. Great pace.
Yeah, no, I was running well yesterday. It was for me. It was a late day, a late run too. A little second run there. A little second
2
run.
p.m. I want to say, and I saw Kirk.
Yeah, a little second run there. Dude.
Well, I just wanted to say that. I don't know.
Thanks. Great. That's comforting knowing that was being watched.
Got my eye on you. Anyways, have a nice weekend.
Great. Thanks, Blake. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. How we doing, man?
What's up, JJ?
Hey, Kirk. Are you there? It's JJ here. How you doing?
Still here, JJ. Yep. Good. How you doing, pal?
Oh, good. Hey, I had a quick question. I saw a tweet yesterday. You were talking about winning time?
Today.
Oh, today. Sorry. I guess my main question was, I watched season 1. I kind of liked it. You said it was terrible. What did you hate? Is it the casting? Is it is it not true to what really happened?
It's just nothing is true in it. It's all fucking made up, which is fine, but they don't say that, and it's just bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's like 300 errors in each episode. It makes me mental. And Jeff Pearlman...
Is Chickless in it more this year?
Not that I've seen. No,
you've kept up with it?
Well, yeah, because I hate watching.
Yeah.
I'm in now. No, it's the first one since the newsroom. I'm gonna hate watch it all the way through. It's just not. It just doesn't work for me. Like if you don't care that much and you're younger, probably, especially given that era, then it's fine, I guess. But Jeff Pearlman wrote the book, who I communicate with once in a while. Like defended that. He's like, it's an artistic choice. I'm like, you wrote the fucking book. Like these are facts. Like. If Chick Hearn, Lakers announcer, using the N-word and stuff. Right. It's weird stuff. Even while I'm watching the last episode, I'm like, this never fucking happened.
And what's interesting about that, too, is like 20-year-olds will watch that and just be like, oh, Chick Hearn was a fucking racist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. It's based on one joke Chick Hearn made one time. And they do this. It's just all, I don't know. It's also Adam McKay, who I have no use for anymore either. I just feel like he's lost total touch with reality. All right. Thanks, JJ.
Those Perlman tweets can't come off more desperate.
Well, that's the other thing. Jeff Pearlman is like, you keep watching the show because it's going to be canceled. He's like tweeting this out. If I was the executive producer, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
What, does he get?
Yeah, I think he's a producer on it.
Okay.
So if it goes on for another season,
he
makes more money.
Shit? Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, it wants another season, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Real quick before I give a recommendation for the live show position, can we get a read on Cullinane's body language? Because as a listener, the voice, we know Mike's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but I'm starting to get that vibe.
Well, you do this too, visualistic.
That is a fact. I would say Dave. Are you asking me or asking Dave for his opinion on this?
I'm asking you. Is he slouchy? It just kind of seems like he's dragging.
I think I have put him in a position where he doesn't know what to do at this point.
Well, luckily he gets tons of job offers from other people.
Oh my God, left and right. Barry Armstrong. It's endless. I think he'll be fine. Where are you at right now, Dave? Cullinane.
Oh, posture is always bad, so that's always a thing.
That's not really what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, I think I'm fine. I don't think there's too much change, like from a show perspective on me. I don't think.
Okay, that's good. You think that way?
Yeah, you can hear it.
It's an unwinnable position because Dave will say like, "No, I'm excited to be happy to be in here." Be like, "Oh, good, that's what I want." And you're like, "Well, what am I supposed to say?"
That's true. That is true. That is true. What else, Dave?
For live shows, what about my guy Willie G? What about dusting off Willie G?
I'm not sure how reliable he is in the big spot. I mean, he has been known he's a drunk, right?
Willie G. Oh.
Oh no, that's Willie G 1.0. We're dealing with Willie G 2.0.
He's a new man.
He's like clean, skinny, like showered and haircut and everything.
He's got a new kitten. He bought a Subaru.
I didn't realize that.
They, them.
He's prompt now.
Is that really true? Has he changed like that?
Oh yeah, Willie G's clean. He's got Blazer Creative Studios. He's a great sound guy. You know, if you can get him dialed in, he is a good sound guy.
Well, if he reaches out to us, we're open to all. You know, we've hired him before, so we're not. He wants to reach out. We're not opposed to anything. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to my guy.
All right, see you.
Thank you.
Some people just like to watch the world burn.
That's true. I forgot about Willie. Will? He was.
I only knew him as Will, but yeah.
That's the guy who stayed at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say to you? Like 20 more minutes or something?
15 minutes. And I this is what a fucking loser I am. Is that I was like, okay, and slunked back into my
Just sat there. Hello.
Hello. Michael, my dear friend, what'd you have for dinner last night, buddy?
I had chofta, which is an Albanian cuisine.
How was that?
It's good.
What does that consist
of? It's like they compare it to meatballs. It's not really meatballs, but it is in that genre, I suppose.
It's meatball adjacent?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It was all right? Yeah. That could be a meal on its own?
I mean, it can be, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really. You wouldn't consider it a classic meal, but that's how I had it.
All right. Shufta. Is that what you said?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, close enough.
Hello.
Kirk, this is Julie, and you need to hire me because I'm awesome. I'm calling in with two of my ideas that will demonstrate my full value to the show.
Who is it, Dave?
I hope you're ready.
I feel like you said Julie.
Julie. Oh, I think it's a Jerry. Is Jerry's uncle? I got you.
Joey?
No, that's ridiculous.
Julie.
Jerry?
Julie.
I was working on
Hold
these
on. Did
ideas
you say
all
Jerry?
night while my husband ate out my snatch.
Okay. Yeah.
One is Jerk Off Olympics. Each week, I sit on a couch in between two minifans, lick my palms,
He did the same
and
to
then
Davis
jerk
Jr.
them
one
off
day,
like a
right?
downhill skier.
Yeah.
Whoever comes fastest advances, and we end the year with a tournament of cum shot
Did you record
champions
this on your
live
own?
at the House of
He's
Blue.
unstoppable.
There can be only one.
There you go. There you go.
The second
Oh,
is a
okay.
character I...
Did you hang up on him, dude?
Gone. Yeah.
You hung up on him?
Yeah. I thought you were done with it.
Why you thought that? Okay. Hello.
Probably wasn't vulgar enough, I don't think. He should have been a little more sexually explicit.
Hello. Hello.
He dropped.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
What's up?
Hey, it's the CEO of American Airlines here.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You're the crosshairs lately, huh?
Yeah, I want to send you an invite. We're renting out the convention center. All the execs are coming to get on their knees and apologize to Riggs personally for him being the only person on earth that had travel problems recently.
It was
We've been broken up.
It's a lot of sheets.
He's a unicorn. He's a unicorn. That's for sure. It was almost like, you had an unpleasant experience with an airline. I don't know. I don't know who you could talk to about that because no one's ever had that experience before.
It's tough.
Oh, it's the worst. You know what else is bad? I recently experienced no one else has. I wish there was someone. Traffic. Oh, it's the worst. It's the goddamn worst.
Well, Riggs has a certain cachet now. He's a CNBC guy.
That's true.
Mainstream news,
You ever try to get a physical person on the phone, Mike, if you're talking to a bank or credit card? I mean, I think I'm the only one. It is.
I'll tell you.
You probably have an experience. I think I'm the only person. It is ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, my God. These prices of places lately, too, forget it.
Oh, try and buy a gallon of gas.
Oh. Yeah, Riggs was going back and forth with that drip Trevor Immelman I saw as well.
Oh, what was his beef with him?
Riggs and I, by the way, will be continuing our show going forward.
Oh, thank God.
That's right. People want it. Wednesday, you're going to get it, baby.
Good.
Hello.
Will there be as much gambling content in general? I know they said it's not a gambling company anymore, but will they still do Pick Central and all that?
I think so. I mean, they were doing they'll do on the couch watching the show. I mean,
right.
Believe me, Dave is still going to gamble. Like these guys are going to gamble. That's not going to go away.
And that's where a lot of their audience
Yeah.
is from, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'd say give it a little time, and maybe some other factors might play
Could
into it
be.
as well.
Could be.
Interesting.
Hello.
Rick, how have your allergies been this year?
I had a good allergy. I've had a good allergy year. Very good. I've been very lucky. The last couple of years, I've been using that. What's the green one that you spray in your nose?
Flonase.
Flonase. It's been fantastic. The last 2 years have been, no one ever suggested it to me. I kind of found it on my own, and it was great.
Even the last couple weeks?
What do you want me to say? I've had a great allergy experience.
Oh, no, the last 2 weeks I was near death.
No, yeah,
Is that what you meant?
Yeah. Have you, let me ask you a random question, caller. Have you been struggling with your allergies the last couple of weeks?
They're fucking killing me.
Oh, I would never have guessed that. I would have never guessed that.
He just wanted a brother to relate to.
Why do you have to call me an ass? Why don't you just talk to somebody in the street? I've had good How about Dave? You been fine?
The last couple of weeks have been rough. Yeah.
What's been going on? I don't even know.
I didn't.
I
read
never
into
get
it,
summer. Mine is obviously peak spring.
Spring and fall.
Like what's going on now that it's bad? It's been raining like crazy too.
I was gonna do a gay President Obama, but I bailed on it.
Yeah, well, listen, what can you do? You went with the allergies instead. It was a good call. Do you think Barack Obama has ever had sex with another man?
I think he's experimented. Who hasn't?
How many presidents do you think have had sex with other men? Just statistically, they say 1 of every 10 men are gay.
There's a chance it's all but one, honestly.
Really?
No.
6?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was double digits.
Wow.
Because you think back in the day,
that's 20%.
As Creed Bratton said, you had sex outside in the mud and the rain.
That's true.
It's possible a man slipped in there.
That's I guess that's possible. Yeah, they say Lincoln. They've always said that about Lincoln. I don't know.
Although with Lincoln, it's funny because it's just like, well, he slept in the same bed as another man, but he talked about that, right?
I know, but still weird though.
It's weird to us, but I'm saying if it was weird then,
he wrote letters to the guy, and he was like talking about their friendship. I don't know. So honestly,
in the 1800s, everyone was gay.
It seemed kind of gay, honestly. Yeah. Hello. That's true.
Hey, Kirk, this is Sage Steele. I got two things.
Go ahead, Sage.
First, I want to thank my dentist. And second, I want to say Jake Marsh is just absolutely terrible.
Okay.
I think you guys could actually bring on somebody.
Have we ever had a show? One second. I'll give you time. Have we ever had a show ever until now when we played the sound of the person, they were boring, then the caller impersonated the person and was equally boring?
I'm certain. It must have happened.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I'd have to go back to the archives, but...
Oh, I remember Jerry seeing Sage Steele at the Super Bowl in Houston years ago, and he was...
Hachi-machi.
This is before he knew that she was Republican.
Oh.
He was all fired up.
Oh, wow. Imagine him now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He was, he was all fired up. Hello.
Surprised by that, actually.
I mean, look, tale as old as time. Thomas Jefferson.
Sure.
Hello.
Turkey, I had a great day at the Barstool Classic. What a well-run event.
They do a nice job.
Great job.
Yeah, I'm never invited to it, but they do a nice job.
Yeah. Riggs was great. Live events, Lisa is really lovely, to be honest with you. Lovely Lisa.
Wonderful person, yeah.
I'll try to mend the fence for you.
Thank you.
Got potential Friday commitments from Dana Beers and Za to come on.
Oh, great. Two of my favorites.
So I'm working more than Cullinane.
Well, that's true, Dan.
That's for sure.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it.
Dan with a good call to Greg Hill the other day.
That was funny.
Oh, that's right.
It was just fun. It's just, I know we talk about this all the time. It's just funny to see them God bless Wiggy. He's a good sport at least. He at least jumps in and just tries to do something. The rest of them are like, yeah, I don't know. I like Barstool. And what's her face had just a puss on her face, She was
and it appears they edited out your name on the podcast, the digital side.
That should solve their problems. It's a station.
Yes.
Thank God. They owe $42 billion, and they're worried about scrubbing out my name from a podcast episode.
Well, what's also weird about that too is isn't Courtney Cox friends with Gaz or Portnoy or something? Yep. So it's weird to not jump in more and be like, oh, actually, I should reach out to those guys and ask them about it or
she
something.
Seemed very happy about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know why. I've left them alone lately. Just be happy. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, you hear about this Wander Franco thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear the Rays are going to demote him. They figure, hey, what's the difference? Either way, he's playing in minors.
Oh! 14 is rough. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This guy's done, right? They're saying?
It looks like it. I saw David Ortiz reached out to him to of
course,
console guidance or whatever without knowing if it's
He's
true
an idiot,
and
that's
all this.
why.
Yeah.
Jesus
so
Christ. 14?
Yeah.
Why is he not in jail? I don't know. Go ahead, Mike. You can defend him if you want, but I don't quite get it.
What's in a number, as I always say.
I suppose that's true. I mean, plus, it wasn't America, right?
That's right. Yeah, there are different rules all over the place. Believe you me.
Oh, trust me. We know. Wander Franco. Is that his name? He's a really good player, right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's an all-star, I believe.
People also ask, how old was Wander Franco's girlfriend? I wouldn't really call her a girlfriend.
Were they shacking up?
Yeah. That's called rape.
We saw Franco canoodling with his date.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Bill Cosby had 48 girlfriends in 1976. Jesus, girlfriend. Using that phrase, Mike, to defend him. Yeah, everyone wants to have a lot of girlfriends. So what?
He was a tomcat.
Yeah, he was dating Ashley Judd.
That's right.
Hello.
Kirk, what's up? It's Nipples.
Hey, Nipples. How you doing?
Damn it.
I had a great couple of weeks.
Oh, good.
There's an ounce of semen left in my body. Alba must be exhausted.
Mike's
a little more on the nose than usual, I feel like. I've run out of clever segues.
Jeez.
Mike.
Yes.
How's our relationship?
Did you see nipples in Plymouth or no?
I don't think I did. No.
I saw you, Kirk, out behind the building.
Not. No, it was out behind the building. It was in front. Nipples. I don't mean to correct you, but
Gave you a little salute.
You did, but that was
general.
Yeah, you did, but that was not. That was on like toward Main Street. But I was walking back from dropping mud off to his brother to have dinner, and I saw you. And yeah, you did give me a salute, Nipples, which I thought was strange, but I was more concerned with it.
Did he yell at you, or was it just because a salute is kind of respectful?
No, a salute was kind of like we're in this together,
right?
Kind of moment.
Hey, go get him, buddy.
Yeah, are we equals? Who's to say?
Knock him dead.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Behind, in front, who cares, really? Alba doesn't, that's for sure. You know?
Well, Nipples, I don't think.
I didn't know it was coming back. I thought he'd moved on.
No reason to question the accuracy of that statement, Nipples, but that's Mike's private life. We're not here to talk about that. Thank you for the call. Yeah, time to rally with that one. We gave him a little bit of time. Hello. What would you do if she was like, I'm really good friends with him, I want to bring him and like his wife over for dinner one night?
Going on vacation with them.
Even like dinner. She's like, I want to have him over the apartment. Would you say no?
Yeah,
you would have to.
I'm afraid I don't like saying that publicly. I don't like to disappoint him, but yes, I'd have to put my foot down.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although for the show, I don't know. It would almost be unbelievable. Oh, hello.
Dave, can you make the YouTube feed so that I can rewind it to the beginning while it's still in process?
That is a YouTube thing, first and foremost.
You can. I've done it before.
The Yak does it.
Certain shows can, certain things can do it, and certain things can't. Yeah, I saw Barstool Radio could do it, but that was to be fair. I was watching something the other day that could not.
I couldn't either.
I do it on this show.
On this show, oh, is that right?
Yeah.
It might be a difference between mobile and desktop.
Oh, I do it on my phone.
I do it on mobile for Barstool Radio.
I couldn't do it on Barstool Radio yesterday.
I could.
Yeah, I can.
I think it. Maybe.
Oh shit, we're going head to head right now with Gambling Picks Live. I just saw. Fuck it. God damn it. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, did you ever find out what you and Stephen Shea have in common?
I don't remember was I looking for that?
Some form of autism, I'm sure.
Probably.
No. The thing that you and Stephen Shea have in common is that you're both back-to-front wipers. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I did remember seeing that. Yes, I did see that.
Good for Che.
Is Che full-time, like at the Buccaneers training camp right now?
I've just seen videos. I don't know.
I saw him leading them out yesterday in practice or something, which is very funny.
I have not seen that.
He made me laugh. He makes me laugh.
He's a funny guy.
I like him. I do like Stephen.
Before I go, Kirk, I was wondering if we could go around the room and if you guys should answer. What's the longest that you've gone in your adult life without ejaculating?
Dave, go ahead.
What
is adult? Adult meaning what?
We'll say like since you've been 18 years old,
Okay.
what's the longest you've gone?
I'd probably say 10 days. That's just a guess. I feel like
I definitely did not ejaculate in any shape, form, or fashion. Those like 9-10 days when the shingles are really bad. That's for sure. So that would be my base for sure.
Interesting. Yeah, probably about a week, I would think.
Yeah, just like a some kind of sickness that lasts a week, I'm sure. Right?
I haven't really gotten sick like that, so I haven't had anything taking me down. Oh, you know what? It would be any sort of vacation where I'm around people, maybe. So yeah, probably about a week.
Yeah. I'd say the whole time it was a week my mom was in the home hospice, but I stuck it in there at one point, Mike.
Why not? Yeah.
Who cares at that point? Make sure she's still alive. You know? Pulse.
Sure.
You know.
Litmus test.
One in the pink and one in the stink, right, Mike?
I guess.
Right or wrong?
You're right.
Yeah,
As
you.
usual.
I am right.
As usual.
Hello.
Kirk, it's Joanne's pussy. How are you, baby?
Hello, Joe. Oh boy, I heard rumors. I didn't watch it. That Joanne was unhappy with some of this stuff, Dave.
I heard.
We talked about this, right?
Yeah, I heard some rumors about that as well.
Yeah. I was scolded.
By who? By Pelletier?
Well, he thanked me for not.
It is funny, by the way. The police officer's name is Jean Pelletier in Vegas.
Yeah, I retweeted that.
I saw that. In Vegas. That's
Yes,
funny.
yeah,
That is funny. What? He scolded you?
Well, not really. He messaged me and said, "Thank you for not revealing, the identity of the person for their own privacy. I really wish you didn't say anything at all."
About what, Joanne?
No, about the story of him at the Friday night.
Well, too bad. I mean, if you do something like that at a Minifan event,
That was kind of my thought on it.
He knows that.
That's what I assumed. That's why I didn't respond. I was like, John knows. He was in a
I think
rough moment.
we're going to lose Pelletier. I think Joanne's going to be the breaking point of Pelletier with us.
In what way?
I think he would pledge his allegiance to this show before.
Yeah, he'd tell her to hit the bricks.
I don't think so.
Definitely.
I don't think so. I wouldn't want to put him in that position, but I don't think he would.
I think you'll lose John more to stardom.
Sure,
I think it's gotten to his head.
Yeah, it's happened to you.
All right, I'm right here.
Is Joanne's pussy still on? Or Oh, sorry, Joanne's pussy. Let's get back to that.
I'm right here.
Good.
Speaking of breaking points, Mike, you seeing anybody right now?
Oh,
I'm open to monogamy is an old-fashioned idea.
Are you happy?
Reasonably happy. Why?
All right.
It's gotten serious. This conversation. Joanne's pussy was so
fine, I guess.
So serious. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm kind of getting turned on.
You thought about your parents lately?
BetterHelp.com. Well, thank you, Joanne's pussy. Hello.
That's it.
That's the last call with Joanne's pussy.
Yes.
Oh, good. All right. All right. So we're back Sunday night with Mike, and then next week. I don't quite know what the schedule is next week, for sure. I do know Wednesday. Is that right, Dave?
Yes. Yep.
Wednesday, Chris Clemmer will be in studio, Mike.
Really?
Yes, he will. He'll be in studio.
My God.
He will be in studio. Yes.
Wow.
He will. Yep. He will be in studio.
What a day.
He has the Barstool thing that night. He is not taking the bus, I don't think.
No, I think he's in the area.
He's in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I don't know. Mike will be here, obviously, as well. This week.
good.
Well, I mean, if you want to be here with Clemmer.
Sure.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah.
The way you'd said the other day, you were like, Mike's in Sunday, and then I don't know for the rest of the week, so I didn't know if
Well, I
you
didn't know.
wanted-
I just didn't know. I didn't know what the thing Wednesday. But if you want to be here with Clemmer, that'd be good. You probably haven't seen Clemmer in forever.
I have not.
Did you guys have bad blood or no?
I don't think so. They had the thing with that he blamed Craig for.
The door-to-door thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think overall we're okay.
Yeah. I mean, Clemmer did help us out at nobody could hear it, but helped us out at
yes
in New York. So he's right now things are good. Who knows? I'm sure it'll be bad at some point.
Yeah.
And then Friday I don't know, or I don't know what we're doing this week because we have so many things moving around this week. So we'll find out. Anything else, Dave, from a show perspective?
No, nothing. Yeah, I think we're good.
No, we have an announcement next week, I guess. Who knows? All right, so go subscribe to buymike.net.
Thank you.
And we will talk to you Sunday night, late-ish, because I got the B.O. Boys after, baby. Which could be late. It's like 10 o'clock taping or something.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm not happy about at all. So
That was
these guys are crazy. They
are
take
they West
late.
Coast guys? Or?
No, but they're bad boys. They're up late.
Wow.
They're movie guys. Probably going to see a movie or something before that. I don't know. So I'll do that. And then doing something today that I can't say what that is yet. No. Okay, so I won't do that. All right. If you want a ticket, go see us on Wednesday. We'll all be there. Go take a look. I don't know if they're still available or not. We will talk to you Sunday night. Goodbye.